Xbox Metaverse, what is up? How's everybody doing out there? It's Sega Man back. Yes, back with another Hangouts podcast, man. Hope everybody's doing well. It's been a minute. I've been busy. Just checking in with the family, seeing how everybody's doing. You know, the true Xbox community. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's doing well. You know, saying what's up to everybody. You know, I've been playing a lot of games, man. Been playing a lot of games lately. You know, playing a lot of been on that Game Pass a lot. You know, been on that Game Pass a lot. They've been bringing out some really good games, man, on Game Pass. You know what I mean? Game Pass is really doing well. You know, shouts out to the Xbox gaming community. I want to give a shout out to my brother Sega Forever, man. Sega Forever man, he'd be really doing it, man, out here in these gaming streets. You know, I love doing the podcast with him. You know, it's really fun to do the podcast with my brother, Sega Forever, man. I want to give a shout out to my crew. What's up, gaming since 1980? Man, you're a diehard brother. I'm very humble that you support me, man. I really am, brother. I really am very humble that you support me, brother. I really am, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, man. You know, I've been busy with work, doing things, and I try to do podcasts, you know, with our brother Sega Forever. But thank you for coming, man. I appreciate you very much, man. But I just wanted to come and see how everybody was doing, you know, what everybody's playing. What's the talk about now? So is there a talk about what's the new talk about? Is there something about a PlayStation 5 Pro? I guess they're talking about that now, about the is there some kind of teraflops it has or something like that? I don't really pay too much attention to of what's going on over there gaming since 1980, but yeah, I guess they've been talking about that. You know what I mean? I was just on Brother Sega Forever's podcast, and we didn't really talk about that. But yeah, I guess are they coming out with a new system or something? They got a little bit more power, right? Gaming since 1980, but they have no games. Didn't they say that with the Series X? Oh, you got all that power but no games. See, you have to remind these so-called gamers out here about about the bullcrap they said and the rhetoric they said back in the day, you know, when Series X was first born. You know, but they'll forget that. They'll get the mind loss, you know what I mean? They'll get dementia or something. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. But that's what they said. They said the Series X is out with all that power but no games, you know what I mean? But what I don't get with that is why are you making a Pro already? You know? I mean, shouldn't you be making games? I mean, why a Pro? I just more hardware? Why do you need more hardware? I don't understand that. Is it trying to compete with the Series X? You know? Evidently that's what it probably is, this Pro thing, you know, this PS5 Pro. No matter what, the Series X is still better in my opinion. It's probably going to be the better. I think it's more powerful still, you know. So what am I hearing? What am I hearing about this? How many teraflops? Teraflops, I don't really pay attention to that, but what's it have? 10 something teraflops or something like that? Or, you know what I mean? What's up, Slayer? What's going on, brother? That's my brother Silk Slayer, man. He knows all about the tech. You know, he knows all about the tech and what's going on with the tech, man. You know? Let me see. I don't understand. Why are you bringing out a Pro already? You don't have no games. You know, you're not going to have any games until, what did they say, 2025? Or something like that? I mean, they're not going to have any real legit games till 2025, I guess? You know, it's just another way to get your money, so get more money out you. You know what I mean? If you were going to make a PS4, a PS5, I'm sorry, Pro, why didn't you make that back then? I mean, why are you doing that now? It's just to get more money. You know, it's just to get more money, man. That's all it is, you know. In my opinion. Gaming since 1980 said Xbox has the advantage if they skip the better Xbox Series X version and just release a next gen Xbox. Well, I guess that from what I'm hearing in the rumor mill, that's what they were going to do, I guess. I think they were, I mean, if you remember, I think if I'm correct, I think Sarah Bond said with Matt Booty and Phil Spencer that they were going to release new hardware. Remember, guys? I believe she did say that in the Xbox show. Am I correct about that? Didn't she say there's going to be some new Xbox hardware coming? I think these companies know what each other do. You know what I mean? And you remember what Phil Spencer said. He told everybody, since everybody was shouting power, power, power back in the Xbox OG day, Xbox One OG days, he said that we would never be beaten in the power narrative again, and that's true. So if it is to be around it or a little higher, believe me when I tell you, Xbox will come out with something more powerful than them, because they said they're not going to be beaten in the power narrative. So, maybe they're going to come out with something to combat that. I don't know. I just don't really see a reason. We're not even getting the full potential right now, guys, of the Series X, and S. You know that, right? We're not even reaching the full peak of the power of what these systems can do. We're not really. We didn't even see Hellblade: Senua's Saga yet. That's going to be a graphical masterpiece for the Series X. You're going to see the power of the Series X, man, with the new Hellblade. You're going to see true next gen that blow off your socks visuals, So yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. To me, it's just, a waste of time to make that, but hey, they do what they want to do. I just think you should focus more on making games for the systems that you already have out there. Because right now, Microsoft is beating your ass with games right now, with Game Pass, Ultimate Game Pass. They just are. I mean, they don't like to hear that, but they are. They're getting their ass beat royally. They really are. There's really, absolutely, honestly, not that much to play over there. How's Helldivers doing right now? Isn't that the game they were playing for a while? Helldivers? The guys over on PlayStation like shoot 'em up games, right? Is that what they're playing right now? Helldivers? I'm hearing more people are playing it on PC though. I heard more people are playing Helldivers on PC, right? I mean, it is on PC. Am I correct about that, guys? The last time we did a podcast was Brother Unlimited. We're just waiting for games right now. Silk Slayer just said PC is carrying that game. Yeah, I mean, see, Slayer, he's gonna know. He's in a know with all that stuff. He's been in a know with all that for a minute. You know what I mean? I don't see. There's Xbox dudes that probably worry about that. Oh my god! Oh no! They're making a PS4 Pro, PS5 Pro, man. Oh, it's over for Xbox. You'll probably hear that. You'll probably hear that, or it's just the fake guys out there that say that they're Xbox dudes and they're not, and they'll say, "Oh, it's over. It's over. PlayStation is making a PS5 Pro." Oh no! Doesn't matter. They don't have no games right now. It is. I mean, look, PlayStation got no games, right? They don't. PlayStation they really don't got nothing right now. They got no games. You used to say Xbox got no games. It's PlayStation that honestly doesn't have any games. They have third-party games. You know what I mean? But they don't have any games. What do they have? What are you playing right now that's new from Sony itself? Brand new, brand spanking new. I know you got Helldivers, but what else is there to play right now? Are you playing Wolverine? Or does that come out in 2026? I mean, what are they playing right now? You know, they used to always say that we didn't have no identity. We don't have no AAA games, first party exclusive games coming out right now. You know, different things like that. Slayer says most Helldivers two players are on PC. 2-player on PC. Okay. I'm not knocking the game. I mean, if people are having fun with the game, that's cool. I'm not knocking nobody's enjoyment. That's what I always try to preach over here, you know? I mean, that's what all of us on our podcast is like Unlimited, you know, with the Unlimited Truth, and me with the Xbox Warriors podcast. I mean, that's all we try to do is preach that we're just trying to have fun and enjoy our games. If they're enjoying Helldivers, hey, more power to them. I have no ill will towards them. Maybe, and you know, some of the guys that, you know, they're enjoying the game, and that's awesome. You know, you still got a few trolls trickled out here and there. But, you know, they're real quiet right now because of what's going on with Sony. You don't really hear them that much or coming into the chats anymore, do you? You have them every once in a while come in, you know, but they just have to admit and take this L, you know. It's time for you to take your L. It's been time for you to take your L. You can't keep up. PlayStation can't keep up. They can't. And they will never keep up. What's up, Lewis? Lewis Frag in the building. What's up, my brother? My good brother on this Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're playing some great Xbox games. You know? And gaming since 1980 says, isn't it funny that an online shooter like Helldivers is now praised by PlayStation fans? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because everybody knows it's in my chat right now, from Slick, Slayer to Gaming Since 1980 and Lewis Frag. They always wanted the shooters that we have on our system. They'll never admit that. You know, they'll make in front of Halo, right? Gaming Since 1980, Slayer and Lewis. They'll make in front of Halo. They'll make in front of Gears. You know, our shooter games like that. They'll make in front of them, try to say, especially Halo. I think they love to get on Halo. They love to keep trolling about Halo when they know good and goddamn well that they wish, hoping and praying that they could have a Halo-esque game on their system. You know, now they tried it with them. What is it, Mag and what other game did they have? Was it called Mag and Maze or whatever they had over there? Like, they tried different type of shooters, and guess what? On my PlayStation 3, I tried those shooters. They were terrible. They were terrible. Mag, I think it was called Mag. I had that game. It was horrible. The shooters on the PlayStation 3 at the time were terrible. Horrible games. I didn't like them. I traded them back in. I did. I tried their shooters. I don't like the mechanics of the, you know, the way the mechanics were made for the layout for the PlayStation controller for the shooter games. I didn't like it. It was a horrible experience, guys. Resistance is the only game on there that I finished. Resistance 1, 2, and 3. I bought all 3 of them. I think they were like $4 or $5 a piece. I bought all 3 and finished all 3 and then traded. I got 1 left, but I traded them back in. You know what I mean? Because it was a Gears of War clone in a way. They were trying to be like Gears of War. I mean, they did all right. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to knock it. It was a good game. I did like it. I liked it. Resistance. I thought it was a decent game. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. If I like something, I like something. I thought it was a decent game. You know, I mean, it kind of reminded me that they were trying to take stuff from Gears, kind of, but you got to expect that with the copycat station, because if you think about it, it's really the copycat station, because they copy everything. Technically, what Microsoft and Xbox does, they copy it. You know, That's what they do, And that's the only shooter I ever liked on there, guys. Only one. But with this PS5 Pro, hey, I mean, hey, there's people out there that will buy it. Louis Frack saying, "What's up?" Giving shots out. Gaming since 1980. The identity begins with a mascot, you say. Xbox, you think a mascot, think of Master Chief, which is true. You say Nintendo, you think of Super Mario. Who is the mascot of PlayStation? Question mark is not Crash Bandicoot anymore. And if you really think about it, I don't know. Can we technically say that Crash Bandicoot was their mascot? Was it? That was under Naughty Dog, right? Now I know Naughty Dog was under PlayStation. They owned it. They own Naughty Dog. But can we honestly say that Crash Bandicoot was their mascot, or did they really truly ever have a mascot at all? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say that they never truly had a mascot. I'm not even going to say that Crash was their mascot for one reason. Let me tell you. Because Crash Bandicoot went on other systems. It was on the OG Xbox. You know why? Because I owned them. You never seen Master Chief on any other system. You never seen Nintendo on any other system. Just like Gaming since 1980 said. That's the mascots of Nintendo, which was Mario, Master Chief with Microsoft and Xbox. So can we truly say that they had a mascot? Well, yeah, Slayer's saying he's saying for the time it was, but not a traditional first party style. I guess I could agree. I guess I could kind of agree with Slick Slayer on that, man. I just eventually Crash Bandicoot came to other systems. It came to Xbox. It was on Xbox. Crash Bandicoot's not on. Well, okay. Crash Bandicoot is Crash Bandicoot. Was it ever on Nintendo? Wait a minute. I don't think was Crash Bandicoot on Nintendo? It was on Game Boy Advance, right? Wasn't Crash Bandicoot on Game Boy Advance? And was it on GameCube? Right? If I'm correct. Was it on GameCube and Game Boy Advance? Because I think I owned one on Game Boy Advance. Yeah, I think I owned a couple. I think I owned a Crash on Game Boy Advance. And didn't it? I think it came to GameCube, right? And yeah, Slayer said yes, Game Boy Advance. Yes, because I knew I had those. I had them. And like he said, it was on the GameCube. Okay, I didn't think I was crazy. Because I thought I seen it on. I don't remember having it on there. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot, eventually it came to other systems, So I don't know. Maybe at a period of time, like Slayer said, it was just on PlayStation, but eventually it went to other platforms. But yeah, man, there's people talking about, you see all kind of stuff on Twitter and Instagram about or people talking about a PlayStation 5 Pro. It's the new talk, and that's cool. That's not gonna make me shake in my boots. You know what I mean? They're just bringing out some more hardware. That's all. I mean, they're just bringing out more hardware right now. So, that's all it is. I mean, there's not like Gaming since 1980 said, they're bringing out a new PlayStation 5 Pro, but there's nothing to play on it. That's facts. There isn't. You can go back to playing your other game, your PS5 games. I mean, it's not new. It's not no new anything new you're going to see, that'll be using the power of it. So, yeah, that's just in and out. the news in and out one ear, in one ear and out the other with me. Okay, you're bringing out a PS5 Pro. Okay, that's cool. You know, hey, do what you do. I just been busy playing games, man. We've been having some great games, man. We got Hellblade right around the corner. We got that coming out. You know, we got Hellblade coming out. Get that coming out soon. So I mean, hey, we got a lot to play over here. There's still games that are going to be coming in there. Like I was playing this game for a little bit called No More Heroes 3. No, I actually never played a No More Heroes game. This is the first time me playing it. So I've been playing that. I played it for a little bit. I was playing that. No More Heroes 3. They have Control in there. I already own Control. You know, that's an older game. You know what I mean? That the SpongeBob game, I own that. Or they do got NBA 2K24 in there, Paw Patrol. Now, the one game I've really been playing that's pretty decent is the new what is it? It's like it plays like a Doom game, and that's Warhammer. I've been playing a new Warhammer bolt gun, 4,000 bolt gun. I've been playing that, so that kind of reminds me of Doom, and that's actually a decent game. I like it. I like it. It reminds me of Doom. It's actually pretty cool. I'm liking that. There's a lot of Xbox brothers on there playing that, like E-Rock, you know, Sega Forever, you know, Rain, the Graphic God, Hunter. A lot of us playing that, man. And gaming since 1980 said No More Heroes is a great game. That's what I mean. I'm going to get back into that. Toolman55, what's up, brother? What's up, Toolman? What's going on, man? Just doing a quick podcast here. I was going to invite some of the brothers, but I don't know if they're busy or not. You know what I mean? They might come in for a minute. I'm thinking about inviting Unlimited and Hebot and them. You know? Sometimes they be busy. So maybe I will see if I can get one of them to come on if they ain't busy. You know, but yeah, I've been enjoying some great games. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can invite some. See if they're doing anything. They might come in. You know, let's see. We'll try to invite some of them. You know, see if they come in. All right, I sent one to Hebot. I'm gonna send one to Unlimited. Unlimited might come in if he ain't busy. What the heck? I'll send one to we'll see if he comes in. Let me send another one to I gotta get Unlimited on here. Hold on. Is it there he is. I'll send one to Brother Unlimited. He might not. He might be busy, but we're gonna send them out, send a couple out. You know? We'll see. Maybe it'll pop up. Maybe it'll come on. You know? Let me get Tuck on here. See if Tuck can come on. I don't want to be on super long, but I'm gonna see if I can get Tuck on. I don't think he changed it. Let me see. There he is. There he is. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. See what we're doing here. Right? Slayer says the next Warhammer 40K will be like Gears. Oh, cool. Yeah, you know I'm going to try that out, right, Slayer? You know my game is Gears. You know that. Gears is my game. I just got done actually playing some Gears. He said I've been telling Gears fans to keep an eye out on it. Yeah, and I will. You know I will. I don't know about them other dudes, but you know I will, man. You know? Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on it, man. You know? Bolt gun is dope. It is. I like it. It reminds me of like the Doom, the Wolfensteins. You know, Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein, however you want to say it. You know, Toolman giving shots out. What's up to the 7 people on the chat? You know what I mean? The true Xbox diehard fans. We bleed green. You know. But yeah, man, we got stuff to look forward to. You know, coming. You know, you got that MLB The Show 24. You still got Diablo coming. You know, like I said, Hellblade, Senua's Saga. I mean, we got stuff coming. What's that one called? That Lightyear Frontier or something like that? We got more games coming, man. So technically, you can't say we don't got nothing to play over here. It's never really been like that, you know? But yeah, I shot out a couple invites to see if any of the brothers will come in. If not, we'll chill for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Is anybody out there, any of you guys, what have you guys been playing, man? What have you guys been playing on? Indiana Jones, that's right. And Avowed too. Let's not forget that. Big shots out to gaming since 1980. Indiana Jones 2 exclusive. Avowed exclusive. Coming out for Xbox. You know? We got games coming out. You know, somebody actually asked me, guys, I'm going to tell you guys. Somebody actually asked me, they said to me, Sega Man, do you really care if other games go to other systems? Do you really, really care? I said, well, in a way I do, and in a way I don't. I do not want Gears, Halo, Forza, Starfield, Sea of Thieves. Like, I don't want those type of games that are in-house, to be honest, to be going over to any other platform. I don't. And I don't think that's going to happen. You know, I really don't. You know? I mean, like everybody said, a lot of they bought a lot of companies. Microsoft bought a lot of companies. Xbox, Bethesda, ZeniMax, Activision, Blizzard. You know, maybe if some of those games went over there, that's not going to bother me. If you're going to put our flagship games over there, like Halo will never see the light of day over there. Gears won't see the light of day over there, I don't think. Forza won't see the light of day over there. Starfield. Then I'm gonna be like, what's going on? Seriously. You're not gonna see God of War on Xbox. You're not gonna see The Last of Us on Xbox. You're definitely not gonna see a Spider-Man game on there. So no, I don't. I really don't want our in-house games to go over there. I don't, and I don't think they will. Because I'm gonna tell you what right now, and this is the truth. If games like that were to go over there, okay, in my opinion, Microsoft would be making a huge mistake, and I think Phil Spencer knows that. You know, you don't Gears and Halo and Forza, no, I mean, people would flip. I mean, I would flip a little bit. I would flip too. Like, they don't. The thing is you don't put those great games on there that surpass their games. Halo destroys basically any game that's over on the PlayStation. It does. I mean, people might say I'm crazy, but Halo destroys anything they got. It does. Destroys it. Halo is a bigger name to me than God of War. What came out first, guys? It wasn't God of War. Was it? Did God of War come out before Halo? I'm not sure. I know God of War was on PlayStation 2, right? Maybe it did. I can't, I don't. I'm not really sure. It might have came out before the first Halo Combat Evolved. But what did better back in those days? What did better? Was it God of War or was it Halo? I believe it was Halo. I could be wrong, but I believe it was Halo that did better than God of War. God of War came out on the PlayStation 2. It was a fantastic game for PlayStation 2. A lot of PlayStation 2 fans liked God of War. I can't knock that. They did like God of War. But I just don't think it was a better game than Halo. I don't. I'm not being biased. I'm being truthful. I just don't think it was a better game than Halo. That's my opinion. You know? I don't know what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think in the comment sections below, but I don't think it was. You know? And let's see. Sea of Thieves is a number one preloaded gen on PlayStation. Well, yeah. PlayStation fanboys just expose themselves that they want Xbox first party games. Yes, it's been that way for a long time, gaming since 1980. You know, when they get Sea of Thieves, or if they get Sea of Thieves, they're not going to play the game. They're not going to buy the game. They're not going to play the game. They're not going to support the game like we do over here on Xbox and PC. Us on Xbox and PC support Sea of Thieves. They're not going to support that game. They're not. The PC gaming community is actually coming down on PlayStation. They're on PlayStation's ass for the shit that's going on over there. The PC elitists, they're on their ass. They're on PlayStation's ass over there. They're on Sony's ass. They always have been in a way. You know? They're always on them. And Toolman55 said God of War came out in 2005. 2005. I actually just re-downloaded, guys, the Master Chief Collection. I took some stuff off my my memory Seagate card and I put it back on there because I miss playing you know, Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2. And I'll tell you what they did with that game, guys, it looks so phenomenal. It ain't even funny. I mean, when you switch back and forth from the old graphics to the new graphics, it's above and beyond a masterpiece. The Halo Master Chief Collection is a masterpiece of a combination of the Halo games. It's unbelievable, you know. I'm loving it, man. I always go back to playing that, man. Playing those games, playing the Halo 1, Halo 2. My favorite Halo 2 game, my favorite game is Halo 2. My favorite Halo game is Halo 2. I always loved Halo 2. A lot of people love Halo 3, you know, but mine is Halo 2. It always have been. The campaigns for each game was phenomenal. You know, I mean, it just was. I mean, Gears is, don't get me wrong, Gears of War is my shtick, but Halo 2 was my favorite Halo. I beat them all. I have them all. I beat them all, but that's my favorite. You know, ain't nothing much going on. You know, just playing my games, man. On Ultimate Game Pass. I need to back up. I need to re-up because mine's gonna be up in July of 2024. I still got a few more months, but I mean I have time where I can get some more. You know, I'm gonna get like another 6 months or something like that. Remember, check out that CD Keys. That CD Keys got them deals going on for that that Ultimate Game Pass. And then Gaming Since 1980 said even PC gamers support PlayStation first-party games more than PlayStation fanboys do. No wonder Jim Ryan wants Call of Duty still be available on PlayStation. Yeah. Because that's what 90% of PlayStation owners play, which is true. They play Call of Duty. Look, they don't. The thing is, you know what's sad about that is they don't even play their own games, guys. They don't even play their own games like that, do they? Look, we play Call of Duty also, right? We play Call of Duty also, but we play our in-house games though. We buy the DLCs. We support our in-house games. We buy all the DLC for our games. Anything that comes out for Halo, Gears, Forza, Horizon, Motorsport, all that. We support our games. They don't. They do not support their games like that. They always brag about Spider-Man and, God of War, but they don't really support and play those. They don't support those games like that. They're one and done, and they wait till they go into bargain bin. Do you think they really go out and buy those games first day? They don't. There's some PlayStation dudes that do buy the games when they first come out, but the majority of those dudes can't even afford to buy a $70 game. Let's just keep it real. Actually, $80, because ain't they upping the price of their games? They can't even afford to buy a brand new game. They can't. Let's just keep it real. I'm not trying to be fake the funk or, be trollish, but let's just be honest. They're not out there buying those games like that. Digitally or physically. They're not buying $70 games. They can't afford it. A lot of them are kids that are troll kids, They can't buy those games like that. Well, you got some adults, too, that can't buy those games like that. And and I'm going to be honest with you, that's understandable. The way the economy is today, I'm not giving them a pass. I'm not. Because you can get a job, you can save up and buy a game. You can buy a game in a week. If you got a little hustle going on where you can go and do some things or whatever, to make some bread, get a job. Start working. Stop living up under your wife. Stop living up under your girlfriend. You know what I mean? Go get a job and go, stop begging her to buy you games. Sitting up in the house getting high all day and playing PlayStation, but can't afford to buy your games. You know what I mean? I'm being real. Can't be laying up in the house all day thinking that your little something you got's going to keep you straight, because that's not going to always happen. You know what I mean? You need to get out and get a job. You got responsibilities to take care of first and foremost before you buy games. I take care of my family first, then I buy games. You dig? I'll get a couple games, I take care of my family first, man. That's first. James says, this is why. Okay, did I read that one? I read that one. Read that one? Yes, I did. Oh wait, this is why all PlayStation first-party games release on PC, because they are not enough. And PlayStation first-party games make profit on PC. Otherwise, they won't release it on PC. I can believe that. Gaming since 1980, kicking that knowledge today. Lad, what's up, brother? How are you? He says, what's up? Exactly. I mean, third-party publishers need to stop boxing themselves into place PS only exclusively. The numbers have been very revealing for quite some time now, and it's true. I think a lot of this, guys, like I told you, a lot of these dudes out here that are trolls, they don't do nothing but go to those other channels like Z and all those guys. All know it's Alex and all. Listen to all these guys. They just go and they listen to them and they just spew that rhetoric and toxicity all over the gaming community when they really don't even know what's really going on. They don't do their research. They don't really know what's going on. They just go by what they say. They're not listening to the numbers of the games that are being sold. Even the new, is it the new CEO that took over Jim Ryan? He wants more of their games to go on PC. They should have been look, if they would have let me tell you something. When Xbox and Phil Spencer announced that games would be going on PC, they should have put it on PC then when he announced it. They should have put it on PC then. Maybe they would have been doing a little bit better. That's my sister texting me. Maybe they would have been doing a little bit better. You know? But they chose not to do that. They wanted to be arrogant. Hey, who likes old games? Ain't nobody playing no old games. But when that backwards compatibility came out for the Xbox One, man, it blew everything out of the media, gaming media. Everybody was cheering and everything. That's because true gamers, they want to play those. If they could play those games on the next gen system and get 4K upgrade, 60 frames per second on those games, they're going to want that. They invested in that game. They invested in paying $50, $60 for that game. If they can play it on a next gen system and see some, next gen graphics from the ground up on some of those games, of course they're going to want it. And you get it for free. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay for it, man. Brother Sega Forever, my man, I did send you a link if you want to come in Facebook, man. If you want to. If you can't, that's fine. If you want to just listen, brother. But if you want to come, I send it to your not the All In, the other one. Your name. I sent you a link. If you want to, Sega Forever, you don't have to. Just wanted to see if any of you guys wanted to come in and talk a little bit of gaming, But the Wrecking Crew, I'm part of the Wrecking Crew podcast with my brother, Sega Forever, my Hawaiian Xbox brother. Aloha. I mean, we talk about this all the time. They don't listen, man. They don't listen. They just listen to all this stuff, go to all these channels, and they come back on other channels and just spread the rhetoric that they hear from these other channels. These guys, these kids don't care about gaming, man, like that. They don't. Like my son, my son is a true gamer. He likes playing. Like I always ask my son, what have you been playing lately? Oh, I've been playing Apex. He loves the game Apex. Him and his friends, I believe they play Apex. He loves Apex. He used to play Roblox, Fortnite. When my son was younger, on his we got my son a 360. Me and my wife. He used to play Minecraft. My son has played Rainbow Six Siege. I think my son has played some Call of Duty. But every time I talk to my son, I say, son, what have you been playing? I've been playing Apex, Dad. Plus, my son plays on his PC. He has his Series S. But he plays on his PC too, though. My son plays on both. He's a PC gamer. And he's very smart. Both my kids, my son and my daughter, are very smart. They're very intelligent. And I'm blessed to have intelligent kids. My first daughter, she used to play on my original Xbox. She had a 360, I believe. And my other daughter is doing very, very well, very smart. I love her. I love all my kids. But like I said, my son, he built his own PC.
Don't forget to take out your trash cans.
Got you. That's my Alexa. She always reminds me to take out my trash cans, guys. But on Sunday, they have to be out Monday, but it's a reminder. She always reminds me. But my son, he built his computer from scratch by himself, no help from anybody. He just, he did it all by himself, and he did a fantastic job. I was blown away how he just put that thing together. He's very intelligent. My daughter's very intelligent, and I'm blessed with great kids. I love my kids, man. I'm blessed with good kids. And my daughter has a PlayStation 4. She wanted a PlayStation 4. We got her a PlayStation 4. That's what she likes. I'm not going to tell her, no, you have to have an Xbox One. That's what she wanted. So that's what we got her. And she plays with her friends. They play, I think they still play Fortnite a little bit. You know, my daughter doesn't game a whole lot, but when she does, she has a PS4. That's what she wanted. That's what we got her. You know, and her friend has a PS4. They play Fortnite together. You know, I get my kids what they want. I'm not going to tell them no because dad has a Series X. You got to get an Xbox. No, if they want a PlayStation, that's what they're going to get. That's what they want. They want a Switch. That's what I'm going to get them. You know, that's what they want. So that's what I'm going to get them. You know. Great to see you gaming since 1980, Tool Man and Sega Man. Thank you, man. Thank you. We got our brother Sega Forever in the house. Gaming since 1980. Sega Man, yes. What does it say? I can't say that. Hakoro Kotoki is a new CEO. Hayoko Twinkie, I don't know. Koyuki or Kabuki Joe? No, I'm just kidding. But he says he's the new CEO of PlayStation, and he wants to expand beyond PlayStation. And that's the way it should be. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry. Hey, Sega Forever, brother, don't worry about it, man. It's all good. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good. Don't even worry about that. Don't trip on that. Don't even worry about that. But I'm glad you're here listening. You know what I mean? That's important. You know, that's fine with me, brother. But it's the truth. I mean, look, if they would have been putting games on there back when Xbox, you know, started putting games on there, crap. I'm not going to make fun of him. I'm just going to say what his name is. Crap Gamer. When he got mad because they wanted to put, what's the game? I bought the game physical too. Oh man, what's the name of the game he got mad about? I can't believe I can't remember the name of that game. Because I beat the game. It was a good game. I actually might go back and re-download it and play it over again. But Phil Spencer even answering back and said, "You're mad because we're putting the game on PC. You're going to cancel your pre-order because we're putting the game on PC. How does that affect you? It doesn't affect him." But he got mad about it. That's it. My brother Sega, my brother gaming since 1980. Quantum Break. Yes, a fantastic game. He got mad about that, guys. Remember? I'm gonna cancel my pre-order. I'm not gonna get no pre-order. I'm gonna cancel it. For what? What are you canceling it for? Because it's going on PC? Really? Makes no sense at all. Why would you do that? Because it became on PC, you're gonna cancel it. That don't make no kind of sense, man. For you to do something like that. That is stupid. It's not going to ruin your experience of playing Quantum Break. It's not. I beat the game. It was an awesome game. You know? Yeah, brother, don't worry about that. He said, Sega Forever says, "Go, Dad, bro. We shouldn't download our stuff on our, download our stuff on our kids. My daughter has a Switch as well." Yeah, I mean, that's what she wanted. Whatever my kids want, I get them. Whatever me and my wife want, the kids want, we get it for them. I'm not going to tell her no. I don't like PlayStation, huh? No, you can't have one. No, that's stupid. That's the dumbest crap I ever heard. I'm not going to tell my kids that. If my son wants a PlayStation, I'm going to get him a PlayStation. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell him no. That's stupid. Some people probably do tell their kids no. You probably have a PlayStation family, right? Check this out. You have a PlayStation family, kids playing his PlayStation 5, right? So you start seeing commercials about Starfield and Hellblade, Senua's Saga, and Gears or whatever. Hey, well, you know, oh man, I want an Xbox. Probably gonna tell his dad, hey, Dad, man, I seen this bomb game called Starfield, and I could only play it on the Xbox, Dad. Can you give me an Xbox? Hell no, son. You gotta play that play. I ain't getting you no Xbox. I'm not getting you no Xbone. Xbox got no games, son. You don't want that. Why you want an Xbone? It don't got no games, man. That Starfield, oh man, that Starfield ain't nothing, man. That ain't no good game. You want to play what? You want to play Hellblade? Man, that game is garbage, man. I played that on my PS4, man. That game is garbage, man. That ain't you don't want no Xbox. You want to stay on that PlayStation. You want to play God of War 10 more times, you know? Get your money's worth. Play it like 15 more times, man. You don't want no Xbone, son. They don't got no games. But Dad, they got Ultimate Game Pass where I could play Starfield that way, Dad. You don't even have to buy me the game for $70. I could just go get a 1 month subscription, Dad, for like only $14 and play it, Dad, for a month. Nah, son, man, you don't want that. Nah, that Ultimate Game Pass, man, that's garbage. You don't want that. But Dad, they get games every week. Nah, you don't, son. You know what you want? You want PlayStation Spartacus. That's what you want, man. You want to get that subscription. It's better. I mean, greatness awaits, son. Greatness awaits. Now go back in your room and play your PS4, man. You don't want no Xbox, man. You don't want no Xbone. They don't got no games. So I can see them saying stuff like that, man. I really can. I can see them saying stuff like that. I can see them saying stuff like that. I tell you what, I go out to the stores, right? That could be anywhere. Look, I can be thrifting, right? I can be at a Goodwill, right? I like to find certain stuff there, certain electronics, different things like that. You know, whatever, movies, whatever. Because, you know, I'm a physical collector, right? You know, you'll see some people come in there and I had this one dude say, oh, you like Xbox, huh? I said, yeah. Well, what do you like on it? I'm like, what do you mean? What do I like on it? I started laughing at him, man. He said, why are you laughing? I said, you're asking me what I like on it. I said, I like more games on it than PlayStation. You like PlayStation? He's like, yeah. I said, well, cool. I like Xbox. I like Gears of War. I like Forza Horizon, Forza Motorsport, Sea of Thieves. I start naming all my games. Killer Instincts, Quantum Break. There's a lot of games I like on Xbox. What do you like on PlayStation? Well, I play NBA. I like Madden. I beat Spider-Man. God of War was okay. The Last of Us, it was all right, you know. But I usually play Fortnite. You know, I like Fortnite. You know, NBA 2K. I mean, this is what he was saying. I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. You know, you like those games. That, you know, that's cool, man. You know, rock out your PlayStation. But, you know, I guess people always think Xbox fans have nothing to play because you're so used to listening to the toxic gaming community and media that you honestly really think that we don't have nothing to play on Xbox. Why would I go out and spend $499, $500 on a game system that I thought didn't have nothing to play on it? And when I said that to him, he didn't have nothing to say. You know why? Because he knew I was right. When you start talking to people with knowledge, you know, stuff that makes sense, they're a loss for words. And it's a shame that it's like that today. you know? And I told him, I said, does that make any sense to you? Why would I go out and buy a piece of hardware that costs $500 and it was nothing to play on it? That doesn't make any sense, does it? You're not going to buy a gaming system. You're not going to buy a gaming system and you say, there's nothing to play on it. That's just the stupidest thing I ever heard. And this is how they train and brainwash these guys that play PlayStation. They're the real cult. It's not Xbox. It always was PlayStation. They're the real cult because they listen to Cult. They listen to Jism Gordon. They listen to Crap Gamer and Mooch and all those guys or whoever. They listen to all them dudes. Big Forehead, Porter Rock. They listen to all those dudes. You know what I mean? And it just gets spread. Like I said, remember I used to say toxic gaming? I've been saying toxic gaming streets for a long time, and it just spreads like wildfire. You know, let me get to my brother Sega Forever here. I'm up here ranting here. Sega Forever said, "You're a good dad, bro. We shouldn't download." Okay, did I read? Oh no, we shouldn't download our like or dislikes on our kids. My daughter has a Switch for Pokemon and Zelda. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look, my kids. Listen, I meant to say that too. My kids do have a Switch. They play this. They play the Switch once in a while. Like my son wanted that new Mario. The new Mario that came out where you could turn into an elephant. I got him that for Christmas. That's what he wanted for his Switch. So my son plays on everything. He just doesn't play on his PC. He plays on his Xbox. He plays on his PC. And when he feels like it, he plays on a Switch. You guys know that I have a Switch. You know, my wife got me it for a, I think it was an anniversary gift. Yeah, I think it was an anniversary gift. And I like certain games on it. I play it for on the go. Yes, and I have docked it and I have played it on the TV. Now it looks fine. It's not going to be Xbox. It's not going to be Xbox Series X quality at all whatsoever. It can't touch it whatsoever with it just can't. But it doesn't look bad. It's not like it's like you're playing an Atari game on a 4K TV. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, it looks decent. It's in 1080p, 60 frames per second. Or whatever it is 30 or whatever. But I think it's mostly 1080p, and it looks pretty decent. The colors pop in some of the games that I have. I don't have any Mario games or nothing like that. I have mostly OG games in it and stuff like that. I bought some dirt cheap games on sale, like for like $10, you know, or something like that, or did a trade. I got the Genesis collection on the Switch. I got Sonic. One of the Sonic games, it was at Big Lots. You can get it for $15. One of the Sonic games. It looks like, I forgot the name of the game, but they had it there. You know, shadows in it and all that, and it looks pretty good for what it is. You know, my wife bought me a Sonic game on there too. Is it Sonic Frontiers, I think? So, like I said, these games look okay on a Switch, and they're good for on the go. You know. See. Gaming Sense 1980 said, what I like on Xbox, I like that I have actual gameplay instead of walking and progressing times 51 times. Yes. Look, Gaming Sense 1980 is a true gamer out here, okay? He's always with us, and rather it be the Xbox Warriors podcast, rather it be the Unlimited Truth, rather it be We Got Next what he bought, or even our brother 100 when he does the Xbox World Order show. He's there. You know what I mean? This guy doesn't just come in just to come in. He's a gamer. So whenever he comes on here spitting facts, I believe him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a gamer. You know. And like he said here, let's read his other one. Sega Man 101, Xbox, and Nintendo have more first-party games than PlayStation this year. 11 months to go on PS5 without any first-party games. This is what I'm talking about. I mean, that's why I love you guys, man. You guys are diehard Xbox bros, and I'm so glad that you guys rock out with us. With me and E-Rock, you know, Hebot, Others Inc., all of us, our First Lady of Xbox, Dea, all of us, Sega Forever. I'm so glad that you guys are part of our community. I'm very happy and humble that you are and that you support us, guys. I really am. Much respect to all you guys. I'm glad that you all are here with me, chopping up game. Even if none of the brothers come in, man, I'm glad y'all are here chopping up game with me, man. You know what I mean? On this Sunday, lovely Sunday afternoon, evening. I'm glad you guys are here, man. I wanted to take a break. I'm like, man, I haven't did my podcast in a while. I need to go on and connect with my Xbox bros, you know, and see what's going on with you guys. You know, you guys have my gamer tag, right? You know, you can. I'm on. You know what my gamer tag is, right? If some of you don't have it, it's the same name you see, Sega Man 101. So just tell me who you are, and we can play Gears together. We can play anything you want together. I'm looking to play. You know what I want to play with somebody? I'm stuck on Dead Island 2. I want to know if one of you guys, maybe you guys want to play Dead Island 2 with me. I don't know if you guys are into that game yet, but I need somebody to play with me on Dead Island 2. I'm stuck in this like abandoned like train yard or something, and this thing keeps messing me up. I can't get past him. He keeps messing me up, dude. You know, I'm trying to get past him. If anybody ever wants to play Dead Island 2 with me, or if you ever want to play Gears with me, I want to trying to get together with Brother Zink again to play some Gears with him and Dea. Dea really wants to play Gears, so I'm trying to get that together. But you know, guys, we can always game together too. You know what my gamer tag is. If you guys want to invite me to a game and play a game, I'll play. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if it's Halo. I mean, I don't play Halo that much. I might get my ass beat a few times, or you know, because it's you know, but that's part of the game. Part of playing multiplayer is getting your ass kicked. You know what I mean? You're not a real man till you get your ass kicked. You dig what I'm saying? You're not. You're gonna get your ass kicked in Halo. You're not gonna be winning all the time. You know what I mean? I would like to play with my brother Sega Forever. He likes playing COD, you know, but I would like to play some of these games with you guys and chop up game, you know. I don't know, Sega Forever, brother. I don't know. I wonder if the difficulty amps are up and amps up the more people you add to the game. I don't know, man. Oi, Sega man, what's up? Bob, what's up, brother? What's up? How are you? How are you, sir? Thank you for coming. How are you guys? How are you? But I mean, yeah, I think when I did the podcast with Brother Sega Forever, hey, Brother Sega Forever, if you're listening, we should do another Hangouts, man. If you can do one tonight, we should do another Hangouts. We didn't really get to get into the gaming thing. I know we were talking about other things. If you decide to do something tonight, let me know. Yeah, I would like to play Dead Island with you too, man. You know, we really honestly didn't get to do the podcast, I think, the way Brother Sega Forever wanted us to do it. You know, I was a little bit tired. I mean, I knew Dea was in there. I just got off work, but I like to support my brother Sega Forever, man. I like being there for him. You know what I mean? It's hard sometimes for all of us to hook up and talk about gaming, you know. But yeah, Brother Sega Forever, if you decide to do a little something tonight, man, like a Hangouts, your time, brother, I'll be up for it, you know. Just let me know if you want, if you can, you know. But I'll be up for it though, you know. And I might end up doing that. Might end up playing Dead Island 2 with my brother Sega Forever. Yeah, man, that'd be great. That would be great if we could play that. That'd be so cool, man. You know, that'd be cool. Tool Man, I fell asleep too. Yeah, bro, I did. I mean, I got off work, but I wanted to. I want to be there. I want to be there, man. I just gotta, you know. No, whatever you want to do. If you want to do a podcast with just us chilling, that's fine. If anybody else wants to come in, that's cool. But I think we should do that, man. If you do it, just send me you know how to send. Just send me the link, like you always do. I'll be there, man. I'll be there. I would, because we didn't really get to really. I don't think we really got to really talk about. We started going off on other stuff. I mean, you know, and then that's not the way you wanted it to go. But yeah, if you want to, Brother Sega Forever, just send me a link today. You can go through that again. No problem. No problem at all. That'd be cool. Yeah, guys, but I didn't have a whole lot to talk about today. I think a lot of the brothers were probably busy today. You know, doing their own thing. They might be out doing stuff, but I wanted to come and touch base with you guys, talk a little bit of gaming. You know, maybe we could talk more about it when we go see it. Come and support us too. You know, tonight on Brother Sega Forever's channel, because if he has it, I will be on there. But I appreciate all you guys that come in and rock out with me. You know, but yeah, we got a lot to look forward to. You know, there ain't nothing going wrong here. You know, nothing going wrong here. We got a lot to look forward to when it comes to gaming. We just do. I'm looking at something Sega Forever put up. Looks like it was somebody inside of a grocery store or something like that. You know? But yeah, guys, not a whole lot today. Just want to come and chill with you guys. Or anything you want me to mention, I will. Okay, no problem. No problem, brother. Yeah, no problem, Brother Sega Forever, man. Yeah, we can, man. No problem. That'd be great. That'd be great. That'd be great, man. Do a little podcast with our brother tonight, Brother Sega Forever. You know. But yeah, man. Like I said, I'm not worried about that stuff. You know, I mean, like I said, I seen it come out on Twitter. You know, Instagram about that. You know, about the PS5 Pro. That's fine. I mean, hey, that's fine. I mean, what am I going to do? Get mad because they're bringing out a Pro? I'm not. There's nothing to get mad about. I already know where the best place is to play games. I already know where the best value for my buck is. I already know who has the best games. I already know who has the power. I don't second guess myself when it comes to gaming. I don't. I already know who it is. I don't need to always repeat it. I know who it is. You know what I mean? So it's what I rock out on, man. Everybody copies Microsoft, but nobody gives Microsoft any kind of respect. They never give Microsoft, as they say in these days, their flowers. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft does a lot for gaming, and they never get respected at all. Rather it be the what is it called? The Bias Awards. Rather it be that show, the Bias Awards, or anything like that. These so-called podcasters out here that have these big channels, they never give Microsoft the respect that they deserve. They never give Phil Spencer the respect that man deserves. He done a lot to turn Xbox around. He saved Xbox. He turned it around. You might not like some of the things that Phil Spencer does, but is Xbox still relevant right now? Yes. Because of who? Phil Spencer. Sarah Bond is on the crew now. Matt Booty. The Xbox is not going anywhere. There is going to be another Xbox. They're making it as we speak. There's going to be another Xbox. They want Xbox to die so bad. It's not going anywhere. It's not. We have nothing to worry about. We keep getting these great, fantastic games. We get games dropped in Game Pass without them being announced or even in coming soon. They just get dropped in there. You ever notice how that happens? You'll go look on Game Pass. You'll be like, what the hell? Warhammer? I'm using an example. Like they just drop games in there that you don't even know that are coming. Surprise drops into Game Pass. That's sweet. I hope they keep doing that. Or unbelievable prices for some of these games, right? You can get some unbelievable prices to buy these games that you would be like, wow, that game's only $5. Let me grab that right now. That game's only $3.99. I better grab that. You get bargains. You get nice bargains over here on Xbox. You do. I mean, I'm not saying I know. I said now when the new Gears comes out, when these new games come out, I buy them physically. You remember Forza Horizon 5, right? My exchange had one copy. Guess who got that copy? Me. And it's still in a shrink wrap. I never even opened it. I played on Game Pass. It's in a shrink wrap. I bought it physically. Still in a shrink wrap. Not even open. I buy all the Gears. Gears is my shtick, boy. You guys know that. When Gear 6 comes out, I'm going to try my best to get the ultimate package. Might be expensive. Whatever it is, if they decide to do it. But I'm going to get it. Gears is my game. I love Gears of War. Love it. I still play Gears of War 1. I go back and play Gears of War 2. I go back and play 3. I go back and play the one with... damn, it's pretty good, too. People always hated the game. I didn't think it was that good. What's the other one, guys? I always forget the name of that game. Gaming since 1980. What's the other one, man, with Beard in it? What's that game called? With Beard? It's Beard's game. Fantastic game. That's a sleeper hit. That Gears of War was a sleeper hit, man. People hated that game. There was people that hated the game. Didn't even like it. But the one with Beard in it is good. There, look. This is what I'm talking about, man. Gears of War Judgment. I always forget the name of that game, 1980. I always forget, man. Fantastic game. I love it. And then they give it a graphical upgrade. How about that? Graphical upgrade with HDR, graphical upgrade, 4K. It looks beautiful. There was supposed to be a Gears of War remastered collection. I don't know how true that is. Maybe that's not true now. I don't know. But I'm gonna have to call myself a hypocrite because I'm such a diehard fan of Gears. If there's a new Gears of War remaster collection and they make all the games from ground up like they did Ultimate Gears, I'm buying that shit. I'm buying it. I don't care. I don't care if it's digital. I don't care if it's physical. I am buying that because I'm a Gears head. You guys know that. I'm a big Gears head. So I'm buying that regardless. I'm going to buy it. I am going to buy it. I am going to buy that game. Love Gears. I mean, a lot of people, some people were like a little bit like, I don't know if a lot of people liked Gears 5 guys with Kate because Kate was the main character. I did. I mean, I don't know if they did, but I mean, I don't care. I don't care if I don't care if she's the main character. I don't care about that stuff, man. A lot of people care about that stuff. Oh, it's a girl and this. I don't care about all that shit. If you like the game, you're going to buy it, play the game. It was a gaming since 1980. Gears of War Judgment was a sleeper hit. When the game first came out, brother, there were people that didn't like it. It was on G4, and one of them, oh, well, like they would say all kind of stuff. They didn't like it. I thought it was decent. I liked it. I like it. I think it's pretty good. I like it. I played that game a few times. Gaming since 1980. I played that game a few times, man. I did. I played Judgment a few times. I played 2 a few times, 3 a few more times. Gears of War Ultimate. I played them over. They're that good. They're that good. I mean, they're just that good to play over again. Sometimes too, what's good about these games, you can go back and find all the COG tags. You might not find everything in the games. So that brings more longevity back to it. You can go find those COG tags, different messages and letters that you find in the universe of Gears. So, it's always worth going back. And believe it or not, guys, on the Xbox 360, I kid you not, I went on Gears of War 3. Listen, on a 360. This is a true story. My Xbox 360 was hooked up in my game room when I was still when I was playing the Series X or 1X. There were people, I think they were in Germany or somewhere, and they were still playing Gears of War 3 Horde. And I played with them. There wasn't a lot in there, but guys, they were still on the 360 playing Gears of War 3, and I was playing with them. I'm like, man, this is great. This game is old, and there is still people on the Xbox 360 playing Gears of War 3. Talk about longevity, right? Is there anybody playing on PlayStation 3 right now? Playing online games like they would play Gears of War 3 on the 360? Hell to the no. I ain't lying. This is a true story. I believe they were from Germany. And we had a good old time playing Gears of War 3 on the Xbox 360. I kid you not. They were still on the Xbox 360 when these next-gen consoles came out. People loved the Xbox 360, man. It was one of the best consoles that ever came out in gaming history. It will never be forgotten. It will always be remembered. Gears leveled up big time in the story department with 4 and 5. Yes, it did, brother Sega Forever. Yes, it did. It did, most certainly did. You got to move on. You can't, people get mad, and, I still mention this today. A lot of people were upset about Halo 5 because they didn't want to see Locke as the main character. I don't care if people are tired of hearing it. We're going to keep hearing it because it's true. You didn't like Locke as the main character because they wanted to see Master Chief. Halo 5 was a great game. They hated that game because of Locke. Some people thought people didn't want to see a black leading character in a Halo game. And some of that's true. I'm not saying it's all true, guys. I'm not trying to be a racist or nothing. I'm not saying it ain't all true. But there is some people out there that did not want to see Locke as a main character. But they won't admit it because they don't want to be called racist. And they might not even be racist. Maybe they just didn't like Locke as a main character. You know, but there was some out there that were a little funny about that and didn't want Locke as a character. Now, come on, guys, you know it's the truth. I'm not saying everybody. They don't like women as main characters either. I'm just keeping it real, guys. You know I keep it real on my channel. There is people out there that did not want to see that, and you guys know that. You know what I mean? You guys know that. They didn't like that. Locke was a good character. He's part of the Halo universe. You got to get to know more of the universe, guys. If you're going to play the games, it's going to move on. It's not going to keep being the same old Halo 1, 2, and 3. You know, you got to move on. You got to explore the Halo universe more. And they're implementing those into the games. If you like Halo, you're going to dig those games. You know what I mean? If you like Gears of War, you're going to dig those games. I like Gears of War. Kate is the new face for Gears of War 5. It's cool. I can dig that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying I don't like Marcus. I forgot about Marcus, you know, or Coltrane, which is one of my favorites. You know what I mean? But you got to move on. That's what you have to do. Sometimes I go back and play Gears 4. I love the effects in Gears 4. I love the effects in Gears 4. That is phenomenal effects with the wind blowing. You know what I'm saying, guys? With the wind blowing, a little tornado, dust tornado. That is phenomenal graphics and effects in Gears 4. They did a fantastic job with that. People forget about that. They did a fantastic job with the Unreal Engine. Was it the Unreal Engine 4 engine? They did a fantastic job with that. You know? And you got, you know, and you got you got Marcus. You know, you have Marcus, you know, he's funny, you know, watch my fucking tomatoes. It was funny. He had humor. You know, he's always watch my goddamn tomatoes. Watch my fucking tomatoes. It was humor. It was fun. It's a fun game. I love games like that, man. I like games that fun you can laugh at and be serious about at the same time. You know, nothing wrong with that. Gear 6 is going to be insane. Yes, it is. It's going to be using the Unreal Engine 5, baby. Oh, yes. That's going to be a masterpiece. It's going to show the power of the Series X and S. See, here's the thing. You know how people say games take too long? Gears is taking their time. They want this game to be right. You got to remember, all the creatures in the games, they give them personality. They give them sort of like a personality. The AI is good. Will tear your ass up. Not the Berserker. I like the Berserker. The Berserker, believe it or not, guys, the Berserker is my favorite character in Gears. I like the Berserker. For some reason, I always liked her. She tore them up. She was blind, but she had a good sense of smell. And if she found you, she ripped you apart like paper. I like the Berserker. I like the way, the creation, the way she looks. You know, how built the Berserker was and the way that the Berserker looked, dude. The Berserker was one of my favorite, is my favorite character from the old Gears was Berserker, and I still like Berserker today. I wish I could find a figure of the Berserker. I would like to buy that and display that, because she was my favorite, like, character of Gears was the Berserker, man. You know? But oh, we got Hebot in the house. Let's get Brother Hebot in for a little while here, man. I'm doing this off the cuff. He doesn't like when I do it like that, but I'm doing it off the cuff. Let's get my brother Hebot in here. What's up, Hebot?
OJ, I have a bone to pick with you, Sega Forever, and 100.
Come on, man. What's up?
Bro, I have told you guys a million times, do not just send me a link. Call me, because if I'm busy, I don't see it. I didn't know you was on. The same way I didn't know Sega Man or Sega Forever was on the other day. Yeah. And I didn't see that shit until way later when that shit was already too late. I'm like, oh my God.
What you mean, like a day later or something?
Like hours and hours when it was already
Oh.
done.
Yeah.
Bro, you know I'm always busy doing shit. So if you got send me a text, I don't necessarily gonna see it because I'm getting texts by a whole bunch of people since we're in the process of moving.
Oh yeah, that's right. He
Look
must
how
have-
long you've been on. You've been on an hour and a half, and I just saw the shit. I told you every time when you're gonna go live, call me. Same thing I told 100. Same thing I told Sega Forever. Y'all motherfuckers never call me. Y'all just send me the text, and then I come in super late.
You're not that late. Are you moving now?
No, I told you that we're looking for places in the process of moving. We got until June, but you know,
Okay. Well, I think you'll get something. You'll get something before.
it's just through the process of getting like the Section 8 help. It's hard. It's not easy, man.
Yeah.
It is hard. They
Well,
be bugging.
you were looking at a couple places, right?
Yeah. But they be bugging because most places when you're moving into a house apartment, they want that month's rent. But now they want a month's rent. They want a month and a half. They want a broker's fee. Then the broker's fee is like the same amount as the month's rent. And then they want you to pay for the application, $100 each application, $50 depending for everybody on the lease. Bro, it's mad money they want you to throw away when you don't get that type of help. You only get the help for the first month rent, for the rent. So if they ask me for a month and a half, they're only going to give me the help for the rent for the first month. That half a month I got to get, and the broker's fee I got to get. There was somebody asking, they wanted $11,000, bro. Like, what the fuck?
What?
They want $11,000 to move in.
11,000.
Do at signing. That's crazy. That's a down payment to a house or a car, my nigga.
Yeah, man.
Are they fucking retarded? And that's how it is, man. It's fucking rough. The market out there is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not paying you no $11,000 to move in to rent a place out. Either you let me move in and you don't. Go look at my credit score. Go look at my history of leasing. You see, I've never been evicted. I've never had one. I've never been taken to court for not paying my rent. Never. Our shit is clean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fucking paying you $11,000. What are you crazy? Yo, it's and then each application that you do for every place always has a different price. Sometimes they're $100 each application. Sometimes they're $50. Sometimes they're $30. And for example, since this in our lease, it's supposed to be what you call it, 4 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the lease, we each have to do the application separately. So that means an application alone, we're spending $400.
Yeah.
Just to see if we get accepted or if they okay with our our history, our credit score, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
That alone is $100 each applicant. And so it's me, my wife, and my 2 oldest kids, 2 of my kids, one of my daughter, one of my son, because they have the better credit score. And that's right there, let's say $400 just in signing an application. It's fucking retarded.
Yeah.
It's retarded. It's retarded.
$100 for a damn application. Jeez.
Yeah, some places it's cheaper though. Some places it's $50. But even then, if you're paying $50 in application alone, that's $200 you got to pay just to apply. What the fuck?
Man.
Like the fact that I'm going to try to see if I can rent out, it's a good thing for the people that own the house and are renting it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yes, I know there's a whole bunch of bad tenants that don't make things easy, but that's why they can go look at the history of us, wherever we've been living, and how we paid our bill. They could look at that history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they'll see that we've been, very good tenants, never been evicted, never had late fees, never paid the rent late. You know what I'm trying to say? Or never not paid the rent. We never went to court because we didn't pay the rent. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And those are the type of things that should be more than sufficient to prove, yeah, these are good tenants. You know what I'm saying? Let me go
Yeah.
that way. Or these are potential good tenants, basically. Because even think about it, but then like, oh yeah, but we want to look at credit scores. Like I used to have an 820 in my credit score, right?
Mm-hmm.
But after everything happened with the pandemic and shit being shut down, not really a lot of work was out or available. I didn't get a lot of work, especially since I do things, uh, you know, on my own. Like I work for myself, right? You know, so I had to rely on using, a lot of credit cards to buy stuff in order, to get what.
He'll be back. He'll be back, guys.
So my credit cards are higher. Let me get that.
Yeah.
Because I had to use it when for the necessary things that we needed because there wasn't enough income coming in.
Yeah.
So, they're higher because they had to get used. So that made my credit go down to like 680, I think it is. So they look at that like you're like a credit score, like if you mean you're a delinquent, like you don't pay your bills.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Even though I pay my bills every month, that's not indicative of that. That's a different situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that type of stuff, ooh, that drives me insane, man. Because with interest alone, if you can't bring the card down quick enough because you have high interest and it takes you a while, that doesn't mean you're not paying. That just means you have high interest. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that reflects like if you have a low credit score when that has nothing to do with you being irresponsible or you not paying. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that shit right, it's frustrating as fuck. It's hard. It's frustrating, but it is what it is, bro. Like the system is broken the way they do things, man.
It's very broken. Very broken.
The way they do stuff is just wow. I'm like, this is crazy. So yeah, man. So yeah, you motherfuckers do your shows. You don't call brother Hebot. Y'all just text me knowing damn well I'm busy. And y'all swear sometimes I'm asleep. Taking a nap. You know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not gonna see it until I wake up. Then you're like, oh yeah, he didn't want to come on, brother Hebot don't want to do nothing with us. Like, no,
No.
just didn't see it.
I don't say that.
Y'all gonna think that. But it's not like that, man. So what were you talking about anyway?
Well, brother, he bought one thing I want to talk. One thing. What's this?
Let me get down this. That's how the other side. Your other side.
Oh,
You hear me, brother? Say it.
yeah, I can hear you.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm trying to put on my sneakers while I'm talking to you, and I keep
Oh.
dropping the phone.
So, what's this I hear about a PlayStation 5 Pro? This is going all around the news.
I mean, they're making one of this, coming out with a Pro.
Yeah.
I honestly feel that they're doing it because they want to slim it down, like they did with the PS3. That they want to bring down the cost of it because since it's expensive to produce, they want to cut corners and do a little bit of tweaking here and there and there. But all these people, they're rambling in their room and just, oh, it's gonna be a 9,000 quadrillion teraflop machine. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And that's the angle that the whole entire media is going on. Always kind of boosting and hyping things way more than they probably are, more than likely, because they're tired of the idea that Xbox is still considered the Series X is still considered the most powerful console,
Right.
right? And so you know that they can't stand when they have any type of advantage, Xbox,
Yeah.
in any way, shape, or form. So everything they ever try to do when they talk about news or create news is always trying to exaggerate or gas it up more than what it is.
Oh yeah.
So for me, I really believe that it might be tweaked up a little bit. It might be more like the Series X. It might be 12 teraflops, exactly like the Series X, as opposed to 9 or almost 10. Things like that, more memory, but so that they can continue to have better performance with games as the generation goes on, because it's still kind of anemic because it doesn't have a lot of memory, or it doesn't have enough memory or enough teraflops, because it's a 9.8 teraflop, right?
Yeah.
So, and like, for example, when they did Final Fantasy, the new one supposedly, right? That Final Fantasy is running like in 30 frames or something like that, or unlocked frame rate, or whatever the case may be. Just giving you an example. And I think that's what they're trying to eliminate or avoid going forward, as the generation goes on, to kind of future-proof the console a little bit better. But at the same time, they're asking the consumers that already invested on a PS5 and a PS5 Slim to go and buy another unit, which is a hard thing to do, especially when you already sold them two different versions, a Slim, and you also sold them the first one, right?
Yeah.
So it's asking a lot. But, of course, the ponies are not going to say, oh, that's too much, what y'all doing. But if Microsoft did that, forget about it, because the whole time they've been complaining, oh, but why they did the Series S, that's why they did it right from the beginning. So there'd be two options, the premium and the kind of regular option, so that people that couldn't afford the premium could have another option to get the cheaper one that has less power, but still gives you next gen experiences. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's just one of those scenarios, brother. Like, I don't really like to feed into it too much, but I have a feeling that when it comes out, it'll probably be, wow, you still got that shirt? When it comes out, it'll probably be, that it's, that's probably like 12 teraflops, like the Xbox Series X, on par with Xbox Series X. But see, the other thing that people, I don't know.
Where's it at?
Hold on, brother. So I the people are gonna understand too that the Series X is still future proof, because they have certain things that haven't even been used yet, like DirectX 12. You understand?
Yeah.
And now is when we're gonna be able to see those advantages with the upcoming games, like things like Hellblade. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That are running on RE, Unreal Engine 5.
Right.
So, since the Xbox Series X is a little more future proof, I gotta move for car anyway. So take the key. Take the key from the floor. From the floor. Since the Xbox Series X is still a little future proof, that's probably the other reason why they're like, well, let's do it. Let's do a refreshed version just in case. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's what I believe. You know what I mean? But these guys have taken it as, oh yeah. Just, huh? I can't. These people are probably like, oh yeah, just Xbox just want to, they swear that they got the best console or whatever. It's just, I don't think it's a healthy conversation to be talking about another console or a mid-gen refresh in a generation where the first 2 years of the console, they haven't done shit because we have pandemic.
Right.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So for me, I don't feel that it's healthy at the bottle for people to be talking about it. The fact that people are talking about it just shows you that how desperately they want PlayStation to have the more power for the games this generation.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what, he bought? Let me ask you
Hey,
this.
Chuck, how are you?
Let me ask you this.
Hey.
Has Sony made an announcement on the PS5 yet,
Mm-mm.
bro?
No.
So why?
Supposedly, oh, oh,
So everybody's going by rumors again, huh? They're going by these damn rumors again. I'm like, come on, y'all. Until Sony come out with themselves, there's nothing to really even talk about. Hell, I mean, you already got busted one doggone time by doing these rumors. And what did Microsoft did? Hit you right there in the eye. So I don't get these people why they want to bring all these damn rumors and all that stuff. Man, these naysayers, until they come out of Sony's mouth, I don't know
hello?
about even talking.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Huh?
man?
Yep. I hear you.
I mean, why do people always want to go with naysayers? I don't get that. I don't go by freaking rumors. I go by facts. Man, this community is so screwed
Second,
up. It's pitiful, man.
You there, Hebot?
documents from again. That could also be. It could also just be. Even if it's not. The point is, I'm almost 100% sure that like for example, the specifications that they have, right?
Yeah.
I'm almost 100% sure that the specifications are not as grand or as big as everybody that's saying about the leak or talking about the leak is making it out to be, because they do that all the time. You guys remember when they announced the PS4 Pro last generation, gente, they were like, oh, it's gonna be this, that, remember? And then when it came out, it was nothing like that. But when the Xbox, mid-gen came out, it was more substantial. And what the motherfucking developers did was, because they knew it was more substantial, they deliberately didn't use the power, because their excuse was, we don't want to make the PlayStation version look inferior, because it's the leading platform. You guys remember,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
We're talking about Xbox One and PS4 generation. When they did the mid-gen generation or mid-gen cycle, the whole conversation was, we can't make the Xbox version better and farther superior, because then we got to keep parity, because it's gonna be make the PS4 version or Pro version look too bad, and it's the leading platform. That was the excuse the entire time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again, that's why I keep saying that a lot of those conversations and a lot of that talk is always hyper exaggerated. And they do that because they, like I said, they desperately want PlayStation to have the advantage, especially in the power distribution.
Yeah.
For the opening. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, man.
So for me,
Well, my biggest thing about this whole thing is like this, My biggest thing like this, y'all, is like this.
yeah.
Wait until you see what Sony gonna say. You know what I mean? I mean, wait till you see what Sony gonna say, because like you said, I'm not gonna go
You're so bad.
by leaks and all that stuff. I mean, that's craziness. I mean, hell, they got a system that's barely, Final Fantasy Rebirth, I don't know how many copies it sold over here or Europe, but it's not doing crap in Japan. It's not doing nothing in Japan. Those numbers are so doggone way down, it's pitiful. So Helldivers, whatever they want to call it. I saw a stat that only people like playing it at nighttime. So people's not even playing that much as they say they are. And like I told this one guy straight up, I said, until they get 34 million, till they get 25 million, then they can talk. But till then, 500,000, can't do no talking. Because we know the reason why the game is surviving is just because of the PC. And that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be right back, second man. Let me go and talk. Let me go and see my wife. My wife's outside. Let me go see her right quick. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, guys, when Tuck comes back, we're gonna wrap it up. He probably maybe we'll have to see if he wants to talk about a couple of things, but we're gonna probably wrap it up here in a little bit. But I'm glad everybody came and rocked out with me today. I had brother Hebot. Maybe Hebot will come in before we wrap things up. You know, we have to talk here for a little bit, but I'm glad you guys came and rock out with me. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I hope you guys are enjoying. Don't worry about that. I mean, there's some people out there that are worried about that PlayStation thing. I ain't worried about nothing. You know what I mean? We're the best thing right now in gaming since sliced bread. Xbox is it. You know what I mean? There's nothing out there that can compete with the quality and the quantity of games that you get with Ultimate Game Pass. They'll never mention that though. They'll never try to critique Ultimate Game Pass because they know deep down inside that Ultimate Game Pass is the best value for your buck. So they can't negate that, you know? But yeah, we're gonna get on out of here soon, man. He'll probably be back. Tuck went to talk to his wife, but yeah, we're gonna get on out of here in probably about another few minutes. You know, I want to thank brother Hebot. I know Hebot. I'm gonna call him. I didn't call him. I gotta call Hebot. You know, tell him when I'm doing the podcast and stuff. I gotta call him more. You know, let him know instead of just doing it off the riff. You know. But you know, I can hear Tuck. Harry, he's talking to his wife. You know, but look out for me and
Okay,
yeah.
I'm back, second.
Yeah. Well, brother Tuck, man, I've been on here for a minute. I have to eat dinner. So, is there anything you want to talk about before we close out?
Well, the only thing I gotta say is this, y'all. Don't go by with these naysayers. Until Sony came out with an announcement about what they're gonna do. Don't go by these doggone critics. Y'all already got busted one damn time. So
Yeah.
y'all gonna tell me to sit around and get busted again?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when it come to find out that the deal on PS5 Pro is not going to come out, and if it does come out, how much the damn thing gonna cost? Because you know it's not gonna be no $500. It's not.
It'll be more.
It'd be a whole lot more, and are they gonna sell the damn thing? So let's get this straight. Now, don't forget, their financial report came out. They lost $10 billion, and they was looking for people to turn around and buy the PS5, $25 million. They came up short, which to me, I wouldn't say. I mean, you know, if they sold 21 million, they still came up short. You know, the expectation of how many games, how many systems they really want to sell. But let's get this right, fellas. They still not playing their damn games.
Nope.
They still not playing their games. So don't take these naysayers and these fake ass YouTubers mark for it, because Sony is not doing that good. Hell, I mean, Sea of Thieves, they number one pre-order on their system. And really tell you the truth, I wouldn't. I mean, if I was Microsoft, ain't nowhere in the hell I would have helped them out. I would have let their ass suffer. But I don't think that's what Microsoft is doing it though. I think they're doing it just because they want to make a little extra money on Sea of Thieves. So, and that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. So
yeah.
But if it was up to me, I wouldn't help them out at all. I said, no, y'all go down with the damn ship. Y'all know y'all problem is. Hell, look. I mean, what Spider-Man Online? They just didn't. You know, they supposed to come out with Spider-Man Online.
Yeah.
They closed that down. So all I gotta say is this, second man, and all these other people, do not go by what the hell these naysayers and these critical acclaim people are saying what they know, because they don't know crap.
Nope.
Because, like I said, you see what happened, last month, when Microsoft put egg all over your face, and then they're gonna go still turn around and say, well, what's the name of the game that's supposed to be coming out in May for Xbox? What's the name of that game, Sega man?
Hellblade: Senua's Saga.
Yeah, they're talking about, oh, it's coming to Xbox. Man, please. Man. And then they keep on talking about Halo. They keep on talking about Sea of not Sea of Thieves, but the sci-fi shooter that we already got out. They keep on talking about that.
Starfield.
And all of them just lies. So I mean, so to me, as of right now, if I was Phil Spencer, I don't have to come out and say it no more. I already said what I had to say. So Sarah Bond, Matt Booty, and Phil Smith already said what they had to say. They don't need to explain themselves no more than what they have done.
Nope.
They came out with 4 games, and they still gonna do the same 4 games. And who knows? Maybe down the road they might be putting more games. But right now they just sticking with the 4, and that's it. And these naysayers need to just shut the hell up. Let these people. I mean, rumors. I just don't understand it, man. How has society gotten so damn bad, Sega man, when people just want to go by fucking rumors?
Yeah.
I mean, can you explain that to me, Sega man?
Yeah, that's the way the social media these days.
Damn, I don't understand it, but that's all I got to say, man. That's all I really got to say. I've been listening to your show. I woke up, man. Look like this, man. Hey, dude, I woke up. Listen to it, man. I had one ear in the bed, and I just got knocked out and went to bed, man. I was like, oh, hell with that. So, because I was going to turn and ask for your invite a long time ago, man, but that sleep got to hit me, man. That's man.
I hear you, man. Hebot's back. What's up, brother?
Hebot, are you back?
Yeah, he's muted.
No telling where Hebot's at, so
he's muted.
But no, man. I mean, but I point this, man. Hey, your show is I love
Right.
Speak the truth.
Can you hear me?
What's up,
I'm
brother?
here. Just give me a second. I'm here. Just give me a second. When I drop off my son, I come back on.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm here.
It's just. But it's just. I mean, second man, it just really is a trip on how these people can just go by rumors and all that shit, and Sony hadn't even said anything about it. I don't get it.
They still want to hurry up and get out there on social media because people are always paying attention to what's going on out there. I mean, like I said, it doesn't faze me. It doesn't make me feel it doesn't make me feel different than what I already feel now. It's not going to hurt Xbox, so it doesn't matter if they come out with a more powerful console. It doesn't matter at this point because Microsoft told us and told everybody that they'll never be beaten in the power narrative again. And Sarah Bond said with Matt Booty and Phil Spencer when they did that Xbox podcast that they were working on new hardware. She said that.
Yeah.
So they probably already maybe heard rumors or knew about the PlayStation thing. So I mean, we'll see what happens. But like I said, I mean, the Series X is the most powerful console right now. So
yeah. And they say, man, they got to know if they're gonna come out with this thing, they got to know because they got to have developer kits for everything that they need.
Yeah.
So it's not like they is gonna come unsurprised if Sony does this thing because they still got Call of Duty they got to put on the damn thing. They got these other games that's coming to their system from Xbox that they got to put on there too. So it won't be no damn surprise about what's going on with it. So
they don't even have no games coming out. They have a new system. They have a new Pro coming out, but they don't even have no games till 2025.
And the thing about it is I'll probably do they might not even have no game in 2025.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, man, if these third-party games that they get out now, if they ain't selling that good, they're in the same dilemma.
Yeah.
They're in the same dilemma.
Yeah.
Because I think Helldivers 2 is the only game that's doing something right now, and that might be at 500,000, and that's it. Hit and miss. Man,
I think it's
please.
mostly PC players.
Yeah, it is mostly PC player. They don't have anything to do with the PlayStation 2 guys, with the PlayStation 5 guys.
Yeah.
I tell you that. And
They're
you
not.
know
They're
that-
not. Yeah. They're not
And
playing
again-
that game like that. They're not playing that game like that.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think it's a hit and miss. I mean, they might be playing it, but you don't hear that much more about it than what you used to. You ain't hearing that more about it. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
the truth. Huh?
Yeah. That is the truth. They're not playing it like that. Mostly, I think it's mostly PC guys playing it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
And like I said, if and that's a Square Enix problem with Final Fantasy Rebirth. But like I said, I would have found some way to get out of that contract with Sony. I don't give a what it is, but like I always have said, if I'm a company like Square Enix, EA, Take-Two, and I'm one of the big wheels. I'm not making no damn game and exclusive to no damn system until I make my money.
Yeah.
And if they sign a deal with Sony like that, that's their fault.
Yeah. It is.
And that don't have anything to do with the new guy that's in charge now, because they've already signed that contract with Sony already. And I'm very sure that Sony has not gave them the money for what they spent on that damn game. So no, I don't blame Sony for that. I blame Square Enix for that. Because when are they gonna learn? When the hell are they gonna learn? Hell, you didn't make no money last year on your damn games. So you had to shut down one studio, and then you complained about Final Fantasy 16. It was a flop. So, and I'm hoping that it does flop, because let them learn their damn lesson.
Yeah.
So that's I gotta say about that. So, but your show's cool, man. I love your show, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
I mean, you come out. I mean, dude, we haven't did a show in a while, and all of a sudden you just come out on the blue and just boom, just come out with a show.
Yeah, I've just been busy. I've just been busy, man, trying to keep a schedule.
Yeah.
Just been kind of busy, man. It's hard to keep a schedule when you got family and you work. It's hard to do.
Right.
So
I know you'd be glad when the summertime get here, won't you?
Yeah, pretty much. I think so. Yeah, it should be a good summer, man. But we're gonna. Where's Hebot's taking his son.
Yeah.
But I wanted to. He said he'd be back on in a minute, but I'm gonna close out here in a little bit.
Yeah, I was getting out of here and give me something to eat too here in a minute, because I'm about to go here and lay my butt back down, because I love working in midnight shift, but sometimes I wanted a little extra money that you get from the midnight shift.
Yeah,
it's really worth it. But I love working midnight though. Don't get me wrong, I love it.
You got to work tonight?
Yeah, I work tonight.
What time you have to be there at midnight?
Yeah, I gotta be there at midnight.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna have to lay down a little bit.
Yeah, but I've been laying down all day today. I mean, I got here, at around 8:00, but it took me maybe until 1:00 to wind down. So I'm just now kind of waking up a little bit and all that stuff. So.
What do you work till 6 in the morning?
To 8:30 in the morning.
12 to 8:30.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. So, I spend a lot of time with my wife and all that stuff. Plus she works from home. So, it's not like we missing each other, because we not. So,
right. What days do you have off?
I'm off on Wednesday and Thursdays.
Oh, you get 2 in a row. That's good.
Yeah. Well, I add Tuesday, because I get off at 8:30 in the morning. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So
Yeah, because that goes into your days off. But you go back
Right.
Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
right?
So you know.
Well, that's not
But
bad. That's
No,
not
that's
bad.
not that, but no, that's all I really gotta say, man, is that just tell these people, man, don't go by these naysayers, man. These naysayers will drive you crazy, man. I mean, and they just doing it just to be just to get their channel back up because they took so much of a hit when Phil Spencer came out with the thing and said this and just blew their whole damn parade.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they've
they
been
trying to
quiet.
get all these little subscribers back, huh?
They've been quiet. They've been quiet for a minute.
Yeah. So
They're
now
not
they got
really out there like they used to be. They've been quiet for a little bit because they don't
Right,
have
so
shit to
now-
talk about.
yeah, so now they gotta have something to talk about. So so Sarah.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
that's all I tell people. So Sarah. I don't even whenever because I had my boy turned around and just send me an email and
Yeah.
from MBG, and he said that Sega, that Sony's all in on the PS5 Pro and all that stuff. And and I'm not even going to respond to him because I know that's what he want me to do.
Oh yeah. That's what he
So-
wants you to do. Yeah.
He want me to respond, so I'm not even going to respond to that crap, man. So people crazy out here, man.
I'm back.
They go he
Hello?
by.
Yeah, now is when the podcast starts. I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's
So what about MBG? Why are we mentioning this little man with little teeth?
Well, I'm just where my friend give me an email and gave me a text, tell me what EMBG saying, and I'm not going
Who
to
the fuck is,
respond.
and who the fuck is MBG? Who the fuck is MBG? He's not an insider. He's a nobody. Who the fuck is he?
That's what I said. The same thing. I'm not even gonna respond to my friend who gave me the doggone text. I said, man, you gonna turn around?
MBG was an Xbox guy that when he saw that he wasn't making views because everybody was too busy making fun of Xbox in 2013, he decided I'm a turncoat and go on PlayStation side because why? Oh, because it's the popular thing to do.
Yep.
That's where his MO started. That's who he really is. He's a grifter. He's an opportunist. What the fuck are we listening to some retard like that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Love to know why.
So,
Talking about Sony, all he does is speculations and rebuttals and repeats articles. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't fucking have no insiders. All he does is his own analysis of, oh, look, yeah, Sony's going all in with the PlayStation 5 Pro. The fuck you know Sony going all in? They haven't said it themselves what they're doing, dummy.
yeah.
Yep, that's
And,
right.
the other thing, and the biggest thing that upset me out of the whole damn thing, you got these people that's actually giving her own money to these motherfuckers.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
like-
oh, yeah. You sit there and you look at Griffin Gaming. You look at Next Gen, Griffin Gaming. You could even fucking Colt Eastwood. Randall Thor. Even Dealer, when you see them do those podcasts, them motherfuckers, boom, all of them. You see people $100, $200 donation. I've seen up to $400 donation on Griffin Gaming.
Are you serious?
Yeah, on their super chat. Like literally, somebody give them $400. Like what the fuck?
400.
Yeah.
I never saw. Man.
Wow.
That's
Believe
crazy.
it or not, brother. I seen what, like sometime, what was it, last week? I think it was last week. I saw when Legal was doing his podcast, somebody gave him $100 in the super chat.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
But the difference is he's not going around trying to take from people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, they support. But unfortunately, these dudes get support, and they're not really the voice of Xbox. People think they're the voice of Xbox because they do 15,000 videos every day about Xbox speculations, the rumors. That's why, because they're always consistently doing videos. They'll do like 3 videos a day. Boom himself puts up like 4 videos daily, and it's basically basically talking about either the same thing or breaking down everything that he did or talked about and doing a whole podcast or show or video based on one topic alone. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Right.
Like the whole topic will be about. So, what do you think Gears of War 6 is going to be about? There's rumors saying that it's going to be like this, that it's going to be like that, that it's going to be like this. What are you looking at? The whole one show will be about that one topic. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
That's what they do. That's how they do it. And I don't got time to go to the toilet. I'm going to have time to be sitting there doing 15 shows and fucking videos a day.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I can't do that, bro. You crazy?
Dude,
What I
can't do that.
spent, the amount of time that I spend doing that, I can get so much done in my house, doing other types of videos with my family, fucking around, having a good time. My wife taking her out, going somewhere where, like, playing video games, watching a movie.
Right. Yeah.
So all that time I spend doing all them shows, I can do all that other stuff and not just do one thing. Because most of these dudes, that's why they're so one-dimensional. They'll just do one thing, video games. That's it. They can't do anything else. They don't know how to do anything else. They don't know about nothing about movies. They don't know nothing about figs, pop culture, cons, fucking, whatever the case may be. You know, all they know is just video games. That's it. That's all they talk about.
Yeah.
And even in that sense, they don't know enough of it. You know, they just wince wash and repeat articles day in, day out, day in, day out. To be honest with you, I don't know how people don't get bored of seeing the same routine over and over and over that again with them.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Because I know one damn time I just accidentally went in the MBG show. One of them damn guys, he called him out. He said, like, dude, he said, hell, you want to be a PlayStation show, but you talk more about Xbox on your damn show than you do the PlayStation. So
well, let me ask you another question, Chuck. Do you ever really see? I know I haven't, and if I have, if he has, then someone please show me, because I never see him do videos of him streaming games or putting up gameplay videos. I never see that.
Me either.
So I don't even know how he plays those games if he's always doing shows.
Yeah.
If you're always doing a show, how you playing games?
That's true.
I would love to know.
Because he ain't playing games.
I mean, according to him, he's beating all types of games, playing all types of games. Like, whoa, what?
And I think my biggest thing, what I want to know is that, okay, these guys right here, they don't put nothing back into their stuff. What I'm saying, like fixing up their program and all that stuff, making it look good. You know, like 108 Dragon, he put stuff back into his show. He bring new graphics to his show. So he kind of changed things around. Bone changed things around in his show too. But Bone don't. He does it because he don't need the money. He just does it for the hell of it. So, but these guys, man,
like for example with me, I don't do a lot of different things because I do everything off, let's say, my camera, right? My phone,
right?
Off my phone. So I don't have like a PC setup that has green screen and mixer and all the other things that I need to do different editing type of things. I don't have a setup like that. So you also got to know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, it's going to be kind of difficult. You get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
If you don't know how to do all that spunky shit to make it look all pizzazzy and all high quality and put all that cool editing stuff, if you don't know how to do it, it doesn't matter how much, so I always said that, like, for example, when E-Rock used to do stuff, right? Even though he would do things that would look low production, let's say, even Sega Man for that matter, right? It wasn't the production value. It was what they were doing, the content that they were creating. It was something that was good and it was interesting and that you don't see a lot of. You know what I mean? Like when he would show each console every week, for example, showing all the games he got, saying the stories of how he acquired some of the games, how much he paid for them, and that he's been going into eBay, the third-party market, to look for the prices now, and the prices that they go for now are crazy.
Yeah.
Those are interesting videos because they're educational. They're showing you the lineage. They're showing you the history. They're showing you his commitment that he's put into his collection. You get what I'm trying to say? So when you do a video, it don't really matter if it's low quality. Yes, if you do it higher quality, it's nice to look at or easier to look at. But when you're doing something that's good quality as far as interesting, it's not going to matter if the video is not high quality, like let's say 4K, and it's just 780, 20p or 1080p, because the fact of the matter is that it's what you're watching. It's the content, whatever you're being told. That's why I love watching like documentaries. You know, I love watching like mystery solving stories or stuff where mysterious things that happen that cannot be explained, because that's educational. It's interesting. And a lot of those videos, they don't be in super high quality. A lot of them be like 1080p, 720, but they're so interesting that it doesn't matter. You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said that's also not always the case. Like 108 does a lot of things that he makes it look nice, right? But a lot of the topics he may talk about may not be as interesting as, let's say, somebody else, right? I'm just giving you an example, right? So even if he makes it look nice, if it's not like let's say he talks about a specific Elgato capture card or whatever, right? Not everybody's going to care. Only the PC heads or people that are really into that. Not everybody's going to care. The general market or the general consensus. So it's not going to matter. They're not going to watch it. You see what I'm trying to say, Brother Tuck?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't like to use that example because, you know, I've seen a lot of people with fantastic production value. I mean,
Right.
I'll give that to Cole Eastwood. He has great production value. You know what I'm saying? But his videos are just a bunch of him washing and repeating what he heard in an article. It's not nothing that he's bringing to the table to educate you. It's not even his own personal opinions. He'll try to put certain thoughts in there that may be his, but not really straight up his opinions, what he thinks and what he doesn't think, or his observation. Nothing like that. It's just basically him rinsing, washing, and repeating what he read in an article. And he makes it look really nice with his production value. And that's the reason why a lot of people watch it, because his production value is good. But when you go and look at it, when there's somebody like me, right? For example, I'll use myself as an example, that I have so much rich history and know so much about gaming and the industry, the developers, the writers, and, you know, the consoles, whatever the case may be, and the eras of gaming and the generations and different things. I look at it and I'm like, this dude is teaching me absolutely nothing. I'm wasting my time coming to see him, because what he's saying to me in his video, I already read it in the post of the article wherever it was posted. You get what I mean?
Right.
Because usually that's what I do if I see a new post about something. Like I just saw a fucking article where somebody was talking about, oh, Microsoft is getting ready to release one of their biggest games to PlayStation 5. And when I go into it and read it, is somebody saying that because the first Hellblade was on PlayStation, it only makes sense that Microsoft puts the second one on PlayStation. You get what I'm trying to say?
That's funny as hell.
and that was basically the whole article. And him saying, oh, this person, and then he showed a tweet of one of those dudes that be on Twitter always saying that they're so-called internal, like there's some type of insider and have these types of information from the inside. And I've seen this gamer tag before. I just forgot. It's not Calibri. It's not Jason Schreier. It's somebody else, but I forgot his name. But he's one of those dudes that always likes to post, oh, I heard inside that Microsoft has a PS5 version ready of Hellblade 2 for PlayStation. Like,
wow.
They know the game is coming out soon, so now they're going to start doing and pushing that shit, right? Mm-hmm. And the real mindset behind them doing that It's because they're hoping, okay, if we keep pushing it, Microsoft is gonna cave in and they're gonna bring it and they're gonna give it to it because they're suckers. They're fucking soft. They love giving us everything because we can coerce them or change their mind. And that's the whole mindset behind that whole thing. It becomes like an agenda. Okay, let's keep talking about it. The more we talk about it, they'll probably do it. They'll do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It ain't no real insider saying, "Oh yeah, this is what they're doing. Yeah, this is what we're doing." This is because if you remember, all the fucking insiders were talking about, "Oh yeah, I just heard that 5 months ago or just a couple of months ago, Microsoft got the dev kits to bring over Sea of Thieves, right?"
Mm-hmm.
Then we come to find out that they've been working for Sea of Thieves version for PS5 and working with people at PlayStation and Nintendo. I guess they're engineers for over 3 years. So that tells you right there that nobody knows shit. When people were like, "Oh yeah, it was 2 months ago, 3 months ago, they got the dev kits." No, they've been working on them for almost 3 years. You understand? Because the plan was, I guess, to bring it even back then to see how it does, because it's a game as a service.
Mm-hmm.
To get more money, because clearly I know Microsoft, what they're trying to do is like I told you guys, they're trying to put other types of games that are maybe kind of big but not as big, or kind of popular or not as popular. So when they make any other big acquisitions, they do not get any hurdles. They don't get bothered by the FTC or whoever the fuck else,
Right.
Lena Khan or whatever other slut person wants to bother them. They want to have the ability to just go, "We're acquiring them. Paperwork is done. It's over." Because that fucking 2.5 year bullshit with Call of Duty, I don't know about you guys. For me, that shit was aggravating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was that shit was aggravating. That shit was annoying. That shit was tedious. That shit was boring. That's all everybody talked about for fucking almost 3 years. It was at nauseum, boy. I just wanted to throw up every time I heard the topic about it. When we should do the podcast, but I don't want to talk about that shit. I don't.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I don't give at this point. I don't even give a fuck if they bought Activision. I don't care because it's already annoying. You could only talk about something for so long. This shit is annoying. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened with them.
Well,
Plus
I mean, that's like he by not too damn long ago. They brought back up the other lawsuit that Microsoft was going through, but it's the same damn people, the gamers who's trying to do this little lawsuit thing again, and all they're gonna do is just fail. It's already failed already. The gamers can forget all about that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's annoying because you see when a topic, right? Like, for example, talking, I didn't mean to cut you off, brother. I'm just trying to add to what you're already saying, right? Every time you see a topic talking about Sony, right? Sony in particular, right? Because you don't really see a lot of negative with Nintendo. They don't really make a lot of negative news, but Sony does, right? The guy that worked for them, remember that he was caught trying to give a PS5, having a relationship with a young 17-year-old, coercing him to come to his house. Remember that?
Right.
They talked about that for that little bit of time, and then after that, you never heard it anymore. It was gone. It was over. No one talked about it. You don't know what happened. You don't know if the guy went to jail. You don't know if he got in trouble. You don't know if he got life. You don't know if he got the death sentence. Nothing. It's like it never happened. It disappeared. And there was video proof when the guys went to his house that they were playing it off like they were the little kid and met him in his house.
Yep.
No one talks about it. But yet people still bring up, yo, remember Microsoft did DRM, bro? They didn't want us to have our own games, bro. They didn't want to let us play our games. They want to steal our games. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
You telling me that you could talk about the ABK deal, the DRM, 720p, the power supply being like a fucking VCR size and stupid shit like that for years. But what happened there with Sony, with that kid, with that guy that worked there, no one's talking about it. No one brings it up. No one's curious what happened, if the guy got what he deserved.
Yeah.
Nothing. That's why I said that it's all BS. All they do is bring up Microsoft shit because that's the only way they stay relevant. That's the only way they get views that matter and that give them enough, revenue, because everything else is not giving them enough revenue.
Nope.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, look, how many times I play a new game on my channel that nobody really played. It could be a hidden gem. I'll play it, put it up. I'll talk about it, whatever. And I get like 20 views.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I got 1,200 subscribers, right? And only 20 people bothered to see it, for example. And that's supposed to be something about games. Interesting, because if you haven't played the game and you didn't know about it and it catches your eye, and oh, damn, this game is dope. That's supposed to be something that catches your attention, but you don't see that.
Mm-mm.
That's why I'll do my thing. Huh?
And you know what? I'm going to add something else to that. Okay. See, people don't even talk about, and the strange thing, okay, now if that had been Microsoft that lost like $10 billion in the stock market and all that stuff, people would still been pounding it in the ground right now. But it happened to Sony.
That's what I said. Imagine if that would have been Aaron Greenberg that was doing a sucking Uber or a Lyft to bring over to his house a little kid that was 18 or 17 or 16 years old and offered him an Xbox. Right now, we would know every single thing in detail about Aaron Greenberg. If he got killed, if he got the death sentence, if he got 40 years in jail, we would have known everything, because motherfuckers would have not stopped talking about it. No one would have stopped talking about it. Nobody. It would have been every day. Aaron Greenberg, the child pedophile. Aaron Greenberg. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
See,
and these are just facts.
You haven't heard of any damn people talk about how in the hell Sony gonna come out with a PS5 Pro and they still in debt.
That's another great point. Or the fact that because it's not so much them coming out with another Pro. It's they brought out PlayStation VR 2. It failed terribly. They brought out a PS5 Slim, and the adoption rate of people converting over to the Slim is very low. It's still not very big, right?
Right.
They brought out what else was it they fucking brought out? They brought something. They just got
and it's still not doing that.
The what?
They brought out that Portal.
The Portal is another thing. And it did okay in the beginning, but it's not doing well either. Once people realize, oh, this shit is this is just something I could use around the house. I can't really go out unless I'm close to a PS5. When it's basically a screen you can play on your console on while other people use the TV. That's basically what it is. Right? So basically they lost money in that. Then they lost investors, $10 billion with investors, because I forgot what the fuck it was. Then they fucking had to pay out money to all those people because they took their fucking rights for movies and they owed them money, or they were overcharging them every time they bought something overseas. They were overcharging them because if they didn't have a lot of stores carrying it. So, for example, if they were buying a game like Returnal, right, and the game costs, let's say, $40, and in GameStop, since there's not GameStop in certain places in the world, in the store they sold Returnal for, let's say, $80. So they were overcharging people, and they got sued for that. Then now is the one with, now there was the other one where they were taking games away from people, wiping them out, and people can't access the games they bought. So much bullshit back to back, and that's not including all their failures in the movie department. That's something completely different. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
No,
it is crazy, man.
you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You telling me you have all those failures, all those problems, and yet people still swear up and down that they're gonna buy Take-Two Interactive because they own GTA. When Take-Two Interactive is worth like 35 billion. Thank you, puppy. It's the Cheetos. It's the Cheetos. Two Cheetos Pumas. And it's face off the Cheetos Pumas. Hello?
Hey, and then he bought the second man, and the biggest kicker is that what people fail to believe is that, you know, I had my one friend who said, like, well, what do the stock market have to do with Sony's money? I'm like, dude, are you
Right.
kidding me?
Mira, take the picture,
What
ya.
does the stock market have to do with Sony's money?
Yeah.
These people
Ahí tira la
invest their
foto. There
money
you go.
in the stock market. So what are you talking about?
Oíste, primo.
I said $10 billion. They're not
Tira la
going to
foto ahí.
recover that. They're not going to ever recover that $10 billion. That's gone. That's lost. And you don't think them investors are not mad about that crap? Please. Oh, yeah, they mad about that. That's money that they would never recruit. So, yes. And I told him, I said, you done lost your mind. Oh, how do the stock market have to do with Sony's money? You got a lot to do with Sony's money. Because those stock people start leaving them, what they gonna do?
Yep,
That's money they lost.
that's right.
So if those investors leave, dude, they're not gonna come out with a PS5 Pro. Okay, if the Slim is not doing that great right now, why in the hell should they want to come out with a PS5 Pro? And it's not gonna sell all that great either. It's not. I don't give a care. But that's the reason why they have not made an announcement themselves. You go and buy these leaks. Big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Leaks.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And the leaks, the thing is, too, that those leaks, again, Chuck, like I said, the leaks can have a validation. That's fine.
well, to me, they don't get a validation. To me, they don't get a validation until it comes out of Sony's mouth. Until it comes out of Sony's mouth, the validation ain't even there as far as I'm concerned.
The thing is that the leaks can have some validity to it, right? But the problem is that as soon as it's something PlayStation related, it's like I was telling Sega Man before you came in, it's always over exaggerated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm just saying. I don't buy none of it until they come out with their mouths.
That's it.
Come out with that with their mouth. Open up. I ain't going by what people say. I can't go by validation.
You can. Hello, honey.
Guess what? You know why to die before I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, hey, y'all, but I'm going to get out of here, so I'm going to go back to bed, and I'll talk to y'all later, man. But say, man, you stay,
right, brother.
You stay cool, man. You always, you all right with me, man.
All right,
hey,
brother.
Rest.
You keep your show real.
Got to, man.
Yeah,
Rest well, Tuck. Rest well, brother Tuck.
Rest well, man. Have a good night at work.
Okay, hey, see you later, Hebot.
All right, man. Be careful. Be careful.
Okay.
Bye, Tuck.
All right.
Yeah, brother. So, you know, I didn't mean to come in here and make your show 5 hours long.
No, it's okay, man.
But, you know, that's basically my point of view from that.
Oh man, I lost Hebot, man. He'll be back then. We're gonna close out. When Hebot comes back, guys, we're gonna close out. Brother Sega Forever. When you do the show tonight, maybe make sure you send me the link, man. You know? We got our brother Hebot back again. Hebot a kiss.
Hola! So basically, you know, yeah, I had some kids stop me because I have my Cheetos on today.
Yeah.
My Cheetos Pumas.
Yeah.
That they dropped like a little while ago. So he was like, yo, those are dope.
You look like a pharaoh. We have your hat and your towel. You look like one of the Roman pharaoh guy.
Yeah, I have my sun visor upside down. I try to do it different, you know, because I don't like having it straight. See, let me see if I can show you.
Yeah, listen, I like that, man.
Look at this. Look at this. See,
it's
look.
different.
Do you see my sneakers or no?
I don't see them. I just see your arm. That's it.
My arm?
That's it. I don't see nothing else.
Oh yeah, because my camera's facing the other way.
Yeah.
Hold up. What about now?
Yeah, them is bomb.
See?
Yeah,
Since
those
I
are
have to
nice.
choose, huh?
Hey man, those are nice.
Oh, thank you. So my daughter, told me.
Brother Hebot, man. Don't worry, he'll be right back. We'll be right back. We're gonna close out in a minute. Don't worry, we're still gonna do the Exile podcast. I ain't forget. Me and E-Rock, maybe Saturday or Sunday coming up. Brother Hebot is back.
So yeah, my daughter told me, so I picked them up because they were on sale. Because I like picking up sneakers based off pop culture shit, you know.
Yeah.
Like right now, I remember I told you I'm trying to get the Nike Bruce Lee's because they're based off the Way of the Dragon, I think it is, movie.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nike Bruce Lee. I didn't even know they had that. Yeah.
Yeah, they just came out not too long ago. They're like yellow and black, but they're based on his outfit, you know, his spandex. And they say Bruce Lee in the back. They're real nice, but they're a little bit pricey, so I haven't bothered to get them. So I'm like, nah, they're pricey. I ain't getting that yet. So, like, I'm trying to get the Air Force One post office edition.
Oh yeah.
They're based off the post office.
Yeah.
And they got stickers from the post office around the sneaker and shit, and they're like patent leather. They're nice. I like things like that because they're different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't like wearing the same thing everybody wears. If I'm wearing something, I like to wear something where it stands out. It's different.
Mhm.
Nobody can say I'm copying. You know what I mean? I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know, so the kid was asking me in the store. That's why I muted myself because he was talking and asking me.
Oh yeah. They got noticed. You get them noticed, bro.
Well, they're part of the Mellow series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Carmelo Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the Carmelo Anthony Cheetos edition. Because he likes Cheetos, so they did a collaboration.
I've never seen nothing like that, man. Those are nice.
No, they're new. They came out like a month ago, I think.
Never seen them.
Yeah, they got some other ones too, but I like those because they have the neon orange and the red. They pop, so I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, brother. So that's why I don't put that much mind to that stuff when they talk because they always exaggerate to make it look like, oh my God, it's gonna be the killer app, the Magnus Opus. I mean, I heard motherfuckers saying that shit was gonna be like 85 teraflops and shit. I'm like, oh my God, these people are retarded.
It'll be probably like 10 teraflops.
You know, these motherfuckers are so dumb. If you could do 85 teraflops and bring it out at a good price, then everybody would be doing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Obviously, you can't do it like that because it's expensive. You got PC cards out there that are nowhere near, you know, as much teraflops like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have people buy multiple cards to get more power, but even then, that's not how it works. You know? So
those dudes are stupid, man. They're stupid, man.
But I mean, bro, it's just how desperate can you be, you know?
Mm-hmm.
To always exaggerate stuff just because you want to make yourself feel like, yeah, our console's going to be worth every penny, you know?
Yeah.
And to be honest, to even be celebrating, to get, like I said, to get a mid-gen cycle console at this point, where the new consoles are still in their infancies, because for 2 years, we barely saw anything. Everything was cross-gen. We haven't really seen the capabilities of all the consoles, right?
Nope, not even.
Or at least not as far as the Xbox Series X goes, right? Because like I said, they have certain technologies that haven't even tapped into yet.
Right.
And yet they're celebrating, yeah, we're getting another Pro. That just tells you how desperate they are. All they want is for the new console to come out, be more powerful, and then they're like, yeah, we got the most powerful console. All the games run better on PS5 to do the same shit they did on PS4 all over again.
Yeah.
That's all they want.
That's all they want. They're very predictable. That's all they want. You know it's coming. If it's like one more teraflop than the Series X, you know that's coming.
Yeah. And remember that when the Series X was announced as a more powerful console, all they said is, oh, teraflops don't matter. What
Yeah.
matters are the games. And
Yeah.
now we're back to the teraflops matter. They're so, oh my God, like really people, like y'all, did you even hear yourselves when y'all talk and say the things that y'all say? Like, come on now.
Hey, read what Kima put up.
Let me see if I can see it. Hold on. Because it's really small. Hold on. Let me see if I can see it. It says Tom Henderson just posted the real specs for PS5 Pro, and it's 13.5 teraflops. Oh, so it's 0.5 more teraflops than the Xbox. Oh, that's great. That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're gonna have to pay another $500, $600 for their new console, and they're happy about that.
Yeah.
When they barely got enough PS5s out there that were selling already for 500.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
I'll be honest. I don't even want Microsoft to do a new console until next gen.
Yeah. I'm fine. I'm fine with what we got for right now.
Just keep tapping into what we got already.
Right.
Keep utilizing it. Use all the features. And keep tapping into it. And then when next gen start, go all out and do a new console. Do whatever you're gonna do, and that's it. That's how it always was. We never celebrated next gen consoles ever. We always waited for the next generation. Oh, when the next gen come out, it's gonna be more powerful. It's gonna be a better machine, better graphics. Okay, great.
Sega Forever said 13.5 teraflops with no game.
Yeah, I mean, well, they got games because Microsoft keep giving them games, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that what they said about us? He bought in the beginning of when the Series X came out. All that power and no games. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So now we can say that. All that power with that PS5 Pro and no games for right now.
No, now they'll say, oh, yeah, we got your games. We can run CFDs better than the Xbox Series X. They'll say stupid shit like that. Watch.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see them saying that too. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's going to be a fact. That's not going to be me saying shit. No, it's going to be a fact. They're going to be like, you're the PS5? We run CFDs better than you motherfuckers. Look how they were bragging about Pentiment. Oh, it's 120 frames. A game is a point-and-click game. Like, okay, and then Microsoft already did the update to make it 120 frames on the Xbox also. So who cares? I don't care. We never cared about that because even when the Xbox One came out, they were talking about, oh, it's only 900p. It still was giving us better games with better graphics and better creativity and unique IPs than PlayStation. Right? And we were touting the games. We were like, yo, Rise is a great game. The new Killer Instinct is awesome. You know, games like fucking Dead Rising 3 was awesome with those awesome features. The Titanfall is a fantastic game. It's a lot of fun. It's awesome. It's different. You know, we were touting the games. And yet, oh no, those games, they ass. They're not no good because Metacritic scores were low. Like, come on. Metacritic scores are run by the same people that do 1,000 articles a year hating on Xbox. You think that Metacritic score is actually something you can trust and rely on? Please. Cut it the fuck out, bro. Listen, when you saw that Metacritic scores for Resogun, right? Mm-hmm. Which was a side-to-side shooter on PlayStation 4, got an 8.5, and Rise got like a 6.3. You knew everything you needed to know right there.
Yeah.
You knew everything you needed to know right there. That is just all bullshit. That's all it is. All bullshit because the PlayStation, they didn't have no games. They wanted to tout the ones they had like they were the next thing since Jesus. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sega Forever says, so do you think Microsoft is helping Sony?
At this point, absolutely. I think Microsoft is just trying to capitalize on them not having that many games first party to make money off of them because to help them by making money off them at the same time. That's all that is.
Yeah.
That's what I see. I don't let that shit bother me.
Oh yeah, and you're right, he. But when if this comes announced that this Pro has 13.5 teraflops, yeah, you'll see them out in the streets again, bro.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You'll see all of them. Porter Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Next Gen, Jabari, they'll all be like, yeah, we got the most powerful console, cuz. Yeah, motherfuckers don't got the most powerful console. We do. Yeah, we can run your games better than you can.
Yep.
I know already was, bro, these motherfuckers, they be doing this same shit for so long. They're so goddamn predictable. It's not even funny.
So Sega Forever said, so do you still think Phil will hold true to his word?
That what?
My brother Sega Forever said, so do you still think Phil will hold true to his word?
As far as what? Only 4 games?
I don't know. He might be talking about that.
I'm pretty sure. But you know, Sarah Bond, she already came out and said that they're working on their next console, and it's like 3 times more powerful than the Series X for the next gen.
Right.
So again, even if they have their mid-gen cycle, let them have their mid-gen cycle.
Yeah.
It's a long gen still. Then when next gen come out and Sony can't do a new console because they spend their money on a Pro in their R&D and they gotta wait longer, then we'll see.
Yeah.
You know, because Phil already said they'll never catch us off guard again. We will always, with the more inferior powered console. Remember?
Yeah.
So, and so far, that's exactly what they have done.
Sega Forever said Starfield and Indiana Jones.
What about Starfield and Indiana Jones? Like if they're bringing a PlayStation?
I think that's what he means when he said, do you still think Phil will hold true to his word?
Like I said, I just think that they made that decision, right? And I'll keep saying it because it's what makes sense. That they wanted to put more games that were not really going to affect Xbox itself or the console, as far as perception. Because smaller games like Hi-Fi Rush, or let's say Pentiment, right? Or even Grounded, they're not games that people always talk about, right? Even though Sea of Thieves has so many people playing, but it's because it's a streaming game. It's a live as a service game. But you don't see really people always talking about it unless they're talking about how they play it, how it's fun, and things like that. But
yeah,
you're not going to see Halo or Gears or Starfield, like the big title. You're not going to Perfect Dark, Fable, Hellblade. You're not going to see those big titles on PlayStation. That's not going to happen. The same way, I wouldn't be surprised if you'll see smaller titles from PlayStation on Xbox sooner than later because, if they don't do well or well enough, they're not gonna have a choice. If they want to make more money, they're gonna have to let these games go other places.
Yep.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's true.
So the truth of the matter is, regardless of what the situation may be, I don't think you're gonna see every game not come to other platforms. Hey, what's up? You're gonna see more and more games go to other platforms.
there?
Shin Megami. Shin Megami
Ooh, you're breaking up. You sound like the robot on
coming to PlayStation
Mass Effect 2.
Xbox, the Mickey Mouse, Epic Mickey. That's why you're seeing it coming to Xbox.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's games that just, because, you know, like something like Kena. Kena, it's on PlayStation, but it's not a game that is identified as a PlayStation game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You heard me, brother?
I can hear you.
My brother.
You hear me?
Yo, say it, man.
Yeah, you hear me? Hello? Brother. Hebot can't hear me.
Say it, man.
Brother, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, I can hear you. So like I was saying, a game like Kena, you know, it doesn't really identify as a PlayStation game, even though it's only on PlayStation. So if you see a game like that on Xbox, it would make sense because it's not really their game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's not their game.
You know, but you're not going to be honest. And to be honest, no gamer should expect to see those titles.
Cookie Robot, get back in.
You know what I'm saying? Like
One.
like you as a gamer. Here, grab this from me. You as a gamer should not expect, oh, I'm gonna see, you know, God of War on Xbox. Like, no, that don't make no sense. Because it's an IP that belongs to their brand, that identifies as their brand, and it wouldn't even make sense. Why would you put it on Xbox if that's like one of your main IPs that identifies your brand, you know, PlayStation? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So again, even a person that's an actual gamer why would you want to see God of War on Xbox? Like, for what?
Yeah.
You want to play it? If you want to play it, get a PlayStation. That's it.
Right.
There's no reason to put it on an Xbox. For what? If it's not an Xbox IP. That's the reason why they sell different consoles. And that's the reason why, you know, there's different companies out there that make consoles for that same reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
The PC dudes, they don't care because they just buy PCs and build them and put their parts, and there's not really a dedicated company doing anything for them. It's just, just put games on here. That's it. So it doesn't identify with the brand of a PC because there is none. A PC is an open platform. Open platform meaning it's just a bunch of parts that you can buy from different companies and build a PC the best you can or the way you want it to play games and do other things. So it's not an actual brand. Nintendo is a brand. Sony is a brand. Xbox is a brand. But the difference is Xbox has always been a brand that identifies also as a PC brand because they always do a lot of games for PC, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's just different. That's just a different thing. You know, but I don't listen to that shit. Look at how in Japan and in some other areas, the new Final Fantasy is not doing well. It's just doing worse and worse. It's dropping down in sales and in playership. And Square Enix will go and do more deals with Sony. So again, that's why I said if they fail and end up going bankrupt or having to close as a company or as a publisher, I'm not going to feel sorry for them because they got what they deserve. If you keep doing deals where it doesn't make you enough money instead of putting it everywhere, that's a decision that's stupid on your part. Because they don't make consoles, they just make games. So don't you want more people to play your games?
Yeah.
Especially they've always been known as a multi-platform console, or publisher. So, oh, you're failing? It's not selling? Oh, well, that's your choice. You chose to put it on PlayStation only. That's on you.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if they put it on Xbox, right? And let's say only got 2 million players, that's 2 million more players you're not going to have on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And 2 million players is still 2 million players. However you want to see it, it's still going to be making money, and it's still going to be 2 million people aware of your game and potentially making the audience grow, because those people are going to be like, oh, I like the game, or the game's great. You should go out and buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And forget about it if they put it on Game Pass, because if I put it on Game Pass, it's just going to bring more people to play the game and potentially buy it because they're playing it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
With no risk, at no cost. Just, hey, look, here it is. You can play it. If you like it enough, you can buy it whenever you want to. So, like I told you, brother, those conversations is just, oh boy, here we go. Why are we talking about this again? We're going right back around, went all the way around full circle. We're going to go right back around talking about power. What consoles are more powerful? Now that the Pro supposedly is going to be more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the same old stupid story and lame ass, you know what I mean? Situation. It's nothing new.
Yeah. Yep. It's going right back around.
It won't be nothing new. Like, it's just the same old. Then when Microsoft has the most powerful console again, then it'll be like, oh, we don't need power, we need great games.
Yep.
Yep,
That's
we know that Microsoft in that department is now covered because they have so many developers now that they own, that they're making so many different stuff that we should be okay as far as making consistent exclusives or consistent games, because they own these developers, and you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And publishers. So I don't know. It is what it is. So what else you talked about, brother? Anything else?
No, that's it, brother. Basically, that was it.
Oh, okay.
That was it, my brother. Basically, that was it, man. Ain't much else to really talk about, I don't think.
Right.
Yeah.
We're
gonna get out of here. You ready to go?
I mean, sure, brother, it's your show, absolutely. You wanted to touch base on anything else? Oh, I gotta give a big shout out to fucking our boy over here, our boy Smitty Smith.
Yeah, Smitty Smith's a good dude, man.
He fucking gifted me the fucking Contra game.
Did he?
Yeah, the new one.
That's what's up.
I'm like, holy shit, this man is crazy.
Man, salute to you,
Yeah,
Smitty
so
Smith.
I gotta do because I haven't really been on Xbox, so I gotta do like a live stream playing and giving him thanks. If you want to join me, we can check it out. I was hoping it was fucking co-op online, but it's not.
I mean, that is awesome, bro. Smitty Smith, salute to you, my brother, if you're still listening, man.
Oh yeah, it was super awesome. The guy is
he's
he's a class act, bro. He's a class act. The guy's a class act.
Smitty Smith, salute to you, my good brother.
Yes, he's a class act, dude. I was like, wow, man. And it's nice to see that you still have people that have been with you since the beginning or for a long time. It's like, huh? It's nice to see that there are people that have been supporting you either from the beginning or for a very long time that still show you that respect and that love, that they appreciate you enough to be like, you know what, I want to gift him this because I know he's going to appreciate it. I know he's going to like it. I know he's going to enjoy it. He's going to, really, really be heartfelt about the game.
Yeah.
But it's old school style, old school IP with, done modern, and it's something that's new that we're looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? All those wonderful things.
Yeah.
So it's a really nice feeling to know that people that have been supporting you in the community via the chats or whatever the case may be, that they show that level of appreciation and that they appreciate what you do in the community as a gamer or as a, or as an influencer or whatever it is they want to consider you, right? Because I like to consider them as a extension to the family or to the crew, right? Like our crew is the people we do things together, but those people that support us are an extension of our crew. Because without them, when we do the shows or anything we do, it's meaningless. It means nothing,
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just, it's really, like I said, it's really heartwarming and touching, and it means a lot to me. It really does.
Yeah,
Well, it means a lot to us because you're the same way. Whenever someone gives you something, you act the same way. You feel the same way.
Oh,
You're
definitely,
very appreciated. Mhm.
definitely, bro. Definitely.
Yeah, I got brother Poseidon. Poseidon gifted me a couple stuff too, and I haven't been able to do no videos, nothing. And I'm like, damn, I hope you don't think that I just don't appreciate shit, right?
Yeah.
Because I haven't been able to reciprocate the thank you back,
Yeah. Shout outs to our brother Poseidon also, man.
Yeah.
Smitty Smith, big shouts out to you for gifting our brother. He bought the Contra game, man. You good brother.
Yes,
Man.
for sure.
Thank you so much for doing that. That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, brother.
That's just love, bro. That's love.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. All right, man. Let's get out of here, Hebot, brother. Tell everybody where they can find you, man.
You can find me anywhere that you want me to be toxic or that you want to see toxicity. No, you can find me everywhere, guys. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, fucking all over the place. Twitch, PlayStation, even Nintendo. I have accounts. You can find me on them motherfuckers too.
Yeah.
You want to go to my YouTube? It's always Hebot, with no number, just Hebot with a capital H, capital B. Everything else lowercase and a hyphen between the E and the B. If you want to see all the other stuff I do or create content-wise,
check the channel out,
and
guys.
here with my brother in the podcast, which I forgot the name of the podcast. It's still the same thing. Xbox Outlaws or no?
No, it's
You heard?
No, it's Xbox Warriors podcast.
Yours is the Xbox Warriors?
Yep.
Yeah.
Xbox
That's the name of your podcast, right? The Xbox Warriors. And then Sega Forever is the Wrecking Crew. And then Unlimited is the Unlimited Truth.
Yes, and we got next.
We got next, and then E-Rocks used to be the
Exile.
E-Rocks was the Exile, and now 100 changed his again to the New World Order, right?
He's called the Xbox World Order.
Xbox World Order. I like that name though.
Yeah,
I like that name.
Yeah, he did good on that. He did good on that, man. Well, guys, hey, thanks for joining me and Hebot, man. He bought and Tuck. Thank you guys for coming, brother.
Oh
Sega
yeah, talk with the Lions then.
with the lines. Then, Sega Forever. Thank you, my good brother, our Hawaiian brother. Aloha, man, to our brother Sega Forever.
Yeah, I'm about to pull. I'm gonna pull his ears because he don't be calling me. I told him call me first. I'll be missing shit, bro. I should get me mad, bro.
You be
Look,
busy.
I'll tell you right now. I do not like saying no to you, Sega Forever, and 100. I don't
Yeah.
like that because you guys have been there for me
Of course, man.
every step of the way, day one, every single day. So I owe it to you guys to at least be there for you. And I get mad when I don't see it or I miss it. I'll be like, damn. But even if I could pop in for like 20, 15 minutes, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know how we do.
Yep. Oh, but big shout out to all you, man.
Huh?
Shout out to you, man. Big shout out to Kima, Sega Forever, man.
Yes,
Toolman
sir.
5. Smitty Smith in the house, man. He was here. Big shout out to you, Smitty Smith.
Yes, Smith.
Big
Tool
shout
man.
out to you, man. Very generous.
Tool man.
Tool man.
Our brother, other Zinc and Dea.
Bomb map. Dea. Dea 4568. Other Zinc. Unlimited Productions. Gaming
Unlimited
since 1980.
Productions.
That's a real dude, man. Gaming since 1980. I like that dude, man.
Yeah, he's a cool guy too. Yes, yes.
Your boy Slayer was in here. Slick Slayer.
Like Slayer.
Lewis Frag.
It was Frank.
He was in here, man. Yeah, Gaming since 1980 was the first one in here, man.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if he changed his name or if he's always had the same gamer tag. I'm not sure.
Oh, really?
I don't know if he changed his tag. Is that been his tag all the time?
I think it is his tag, yeah.
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 Gotta
Thank you.
get more people from the chat and invite them. Like every week when we do something, bring
Yeah.
them in
Yeah.
so they can come in and be a guest on the show and you know what I mean?
That'd be real nice.
And we
Oh,
can
my-
showcase them how
If they're
long
up
they've
to
been
doing that,
following
that'd be cool.
us, how they started following us.
Yeah.
To get their story, like how long y'all been following us, how did you discover us, things
That'd
like
be
that.
good.
So we
Yeah,
can
that sounds
showcase.
real good. Yeah, that sounds real good, man. All right, thank you guys, man. I hope you
Yeah.
guys have the rest of the good night, man. We're out, man.
A
All
blessed Sunday, a blessed Sunday evening.
right. Sunday, man. All right, guys, we're gonna get going, guys. All right, so you guys have a good week. Stay Xbox, man. Peace out, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Vaya
Later.
con Dios.
Bye con Dios. Peace, guys.